quick sound check real quick. I have to adjust the game's audio levels and whatnot. So I'm waiting for... Ooh, okay. Stream just went live on Twitch. Okay, I think actually my voice relative to the music sounds good. Because the intro is a little bit on the loud side anyway. Then again, a lot of the sound effects are pretty loud, so... Okay, I actually think this is probably fine, and if anybody comes in and thinks the audio levels need adjusting, please let me know and I will do so. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and post that I'm live to Twitter, and I think I've never done this before, but I will go ahead and make a YouTube community post saying that I'm streaming, because I've never actually used that feature until just recently to advertise that I'm coming back from hiatus, and it might be a good way actually to have at least a small chunk of my subscriber base on YouTube come over to Twitch, because I don't actually have that many followers on Twitter, so yeah, let's see if we can maybe boost the numbers of how many people are hanging out in the chat by doing that. I am also right off the heels of posting my mega review of the series finale for Adventure Time, so I'm definitely open to discussing it if people want to chat about that. But keep in mind, Enter the Gungeon is a very hectic, fast-paced game, so I will only be able to look over at chat upon room clear. And then as soon as I'm back in the combat, obviously I'm going to have to try to focus. I haven't played this game in I don't know how many months. When did the Pet the Dog patch come out? I stopped playing months before that. So it's been, I think, at least a minimum of like 4 or 5 months since I played this game, so I might be incredibly rusty. Azuk, hello. Welcome. Nice to see you. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and post that I am live on Twitter right now. Okay, and then let's go ahead and post to YouTube as well. So because I've been on hiatus for so long on my YouTube channel, it makes sense that when I first posted my mega review on the first day, it only got about like 20k views or so. Like, it was unfortunate, but it was expected, I guess. However, getting to anybody who doesn't know, getting big views on YouTube it's literally all about having YouTube promote you on the homepage and in suggested videos. It's all about that. That's how you get like into the, several hundred thousands range. Without YouTube kind of haphazardly, I guess, through its algorithms deciding to promote you, without that you are not going to get those ridiculous numbers. So I don't know if that's going to happen to my review. The fact that it's very long and most of my fan base will watch most of it, that should help. But we'll see how the numbers do. I'm not expecting too much. However, recently, around midnight yesterday, it did get a big uptick in view numbers. The source of that is browse features, which is really vague. That could mean the homepage, that could just mean people's subscriber feeds. Maybe they didn't see it right away, I don't know. But it is tracking pretty good numbers-wise right now. I think my review is approaching like 50k views, which is not bad. That's actually exceeding my expectations for the first 2 days. Long-term, videos that are over an hour that most people, or videos that are over, I'd say, like 30 minutes that people watch the majority of, those tend to get promoted pretty heavily by YouTube's algorithms. So assuming people keep watching most of my review, number-wise, I think it should track pretty well. Normally, I don't care too much about how many views my videos get, but I'm really poor right now because I have been on a hiatus for so long. My money situation's pretty in the garbage. So that being said, it would be really nice if YouTube happens to promote this video, because then I will have rent money, which is currently I have a small like I have a small backup amount of money, in case something goes wrong. I have like a couple thousand in in a security fund, I guess you could say, just in case I ever need to like spend money. Like if an emergency happens, you know, not a health emergency because that's gonna leave you bankrupt no matter what. If a health emergency happens, I'm probably gonna die because American healthcare systems are fucked up. But anyway, my point is I'm poor, so hopefully this video does well and gets me a little bit of money to pay rent and buy food. That'd be nice, because my hiatus and my depression completely killed my financial insecurity. It made it even worse. It was already bad, but now it's worse. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I haven't yet posted to the community feature that I'm live. Oh, cute Asian girl pics. I don't approve of your username, but thank you for the praise about the video being awesome. I mean, it's nothing wrong with, I guess, cute Asian girl pics. It's just, as far as a Twitch username goes, that is a little bit awkward to say out loud. But yes, thank you for the praise. I'm happy people are generally pleased with my review. So far, the only people who have really complained about it are the people I specifically complained about in the review itself, which that checks out. Okay, and then sorry for the delay on actually playing the game. I'm posting to YouTube right now to let people know that I am to let people know I'm live. So let's see, are we all good here? I think so. Oh, it's really strange when you post a GIF to YouTube in the community page. If the file size is too large, it doesn't just transform the image to be smaller. It crops out the sides of the image instead, which is just like the most bizarre possible way to do that. That's actually kind of annoying. Yeah, wow. That is... Why would you program it that way? Why would you program it to crop the GIF instead of simply shrinking the GIF or the image in this, if you're using a big image, I guess? That's odd. Okay, hold on. The way this also formatted is it cut off the Twitch link below the read more section. So I'm gonna go ahead and repost this announcement to my YouTube community to let them know I'm streaming. Sorry for the delays. While I'm here, can you turn the volume down? Your voice is a bit quiet. Awesome, thank you. Yes, please let me know about sound audio issues like that. I can't monitor the sound really easily at the moment. So it's up to you guys to tell me if I sound too quiet relative to the music. Just turn everything down a little. Okay. Let me know if I should turn it down even more or if this is good. Keep in mind this is probably the loudest the game will sound. I hope. Like when I'm actually playing it, the bullet sound effects are fairly loud, but I don't think it should be too much louder than the opening. The opening song is pretty loud because it's a good jam. What is poppin'? Thank you very much for saying you're happy to see me streaming. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to do it on a more regular basis. I'm gonna aim for at least once a week. I'm gonna try to do twice a week minimum though, but at least doing it like once a week consistently is my goal. But ideally I want to try, doing it at least like maybe 2 days, 2 nights a week. It's going to be really random though. I don't want to set a schedule for myself. I don't want to have to like follow a schedule and then break it and then make announcements like, hey, I'm not doing it. So basically I'm just going to do it whenever I feel like, and then post announcements on maybe YouTube community and Twitter. Definitely Twitter. And then let me know still if the music is too loud relative to my voice. I only turned it down like 1 pip. Because the brief test I did before was, seemed okay. Alright, sorry. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. Let me go ahead and, post some stuff real quick. Okay. Bear with me, everyone. Sorry, it always takes a little while to start up. I'm almost there. Almost about to jump back into this game. I love Enter the Gungeon. It is, I don't know where I would rank it, like, you know, as far as my favorite games go, but it's probably somewhere in the top 15, if not top 10. It's just incredibly fun. Earlier when I unlocked like 95% of the weapons in it, I did kind of stop playing because I felt like I saw almost everything, but they keep releasing these little patches and they keep adding like, what, like 20 more weapons, a new character here and there, stuff like that, which is really awesome, and I think that like keeps you playing for years basically. And then even if you unlock 100% of everything, if you take a break from this game for like 6 months, you'll get like an itchy trigger finger to play it again. It's very good at making you want to come back when you've been away for quite some time. Alright, I'm just trying to find a new GIF to post to YouTube real quick. Sorry, because the other one got cropped, kind of. If I can't find one in the next like 5 seconds, I'm just gonna say screw it. Post the one I already have. Alright, I found a GIF that I like. Alright, almost done. Sorry for the delay, everyone. Almost there. Okay, I officially posted a notification on YouTube. I'm actually kind of curious how many people might follow that to tune in, at least briefly. Because normally my streams would get very kind of minimal viewers. I'd get like between 5 and 10, I think, usually. And I've never ever tried advertising my stream link on the YouTube community page before. And theoretically, you know, since I do have, Jesus, I have 115,000 subscribers already. That's ridiculous. But anyway, even if only like 2,000 of those see that post, I might still get like, you know, a decent chunk of people flowing in. I guess we'll find out. This is what the experiment is all about. Although I don't think most people actually see the community posts right away, so I don't know how many people that's going to be sent out to, and then I don't know how many of those people are... Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, what is Poppin says congrats on the 100K. It's really funny because I got that 100K while I was away, and it felt really weird because I was like, that's great, I haven't made a video in like 3 months and I don't know when I'm gonna make my next one. So it was pretty amusing in that regard. I still like... It still weirds me out how many views I got on that intro breakdown video, because I don't think that intro breakdown video I did was very good. It is my most viewed video by a factor of like 3. It has like 3 million views right now, I think, and I think my next most viewed video only has about 1 million. And it's like, it just shows that YouTube is a lottery that doesn't value quality, honestly, in my opinion, because I made that video relatively quickly. I hashed it together, you know, just to get it out there. I missed some, like, really obvious stuff, too. Like, I missed the fact that patience is in the sphere in the very first few frames. I didn't make the PB Marcy connection. Like, I thought it was a possibility, but it didn't really feel that strong enough in my mind to, like, propose it. And then looking back, I was like, whoa, what the hell was I doing? Of course, like, this is such an obvious thing now looking back, right? I mean, parts of that video were okay. And the Pup Kingdom video that followed, I'm pretty proud of that one. But for the most part, I think that intro breakdown video is quite subpar. I could not get like a good thumbnail for it. I usually try to have my thumbnails be at least like semi-graphically pleasing to look at, right? And no matter how hard I tried, like any screenshot I took of the new opening theme, I just like couldn't find one that was like visually pleasing. So I was like, screw it. Let's take the statues of Finn and Jake. Let's stick Sweet Pea on there. It doesn't look very good. We'll make some like shitty red arrows because whatever. And I guess the reason so many people use arrows in their thumbnails is because YouTube, it's great. People click on giant red arrows pointing to the obvious because I don't know why. It's a really bad propensity that people have to click on clickbait garbage, and having a big red arrow in your thumbnail is apparently equivalent to that. So people click on it. So anyway, I'm not particularly happy with that video. I think the thumbnail for it sucks, and yet that is the video that gets like 3 million views. That is the video that somebody actually stole the exact thumbnail from and used it for their Spanish video, which was annoying. And that video also got millions of views, and I was like, wow, I made the shittiest thumbnail ever, and yet apparently people are clicking on it. Like, fuck everything. YouTube sucks. But yeah. I'm actually kind of like, people are like, whoa, aren't you happy that this video is so popular? And I'm like, no, I'm not. This is like the bottom of the barrel in terms of content for me, and I'm not proud of it at all. And yet it is the one that gets that giant amount of views. I was happy about it giving me a ton of money to live off, though, because if that video didn't get that popular, having that depression sinkhole I fell into would have been even worse, because I wouldn't be able to pay rent had that video not performed as well as it did. That video made me like, it made me like a third of the money I made that year alone by itself. Okay. But yeah, I made that video when it was fresh. Adventure Time was like the new hot topic at the moment. A lot of people jumped in on making Adventure Time videos for that brief period. So it does make sense that it got the viewership it did. Timing-wise, it just shows, though, that YouTube is, you know, more about timing and luck than it is quality, unfortunately. At least in the short term. Long term, you get some benefit, long term, because a lot of my mega review videos that are incredibly lengthy, okay, so let's buy all this new stuff that came out with the new patch. But yeah, a lot of my long videos are getting, like, consistent views throughout time. So my Elements mega review, I think, is at like 1 million. My Islands mega review, I think, is at 500,000, and they didn't start out that well, so that's awesome. I'm really happy about that. So YouTube will reward lengthy videos eventually if they're doing decent numbers, but as far as getting that giant uptick of traffic right away, that's all kind of luck, algorithm, and based on timing, and it's honestly more annoying than anything to me. Alright, let's go ahead and actually start playing the game. First off, where's my other outfit? There we go. This is the alternate outfit you can unlock, I think, after killing your past in this game. And I love this way more than the base for the hunter. Like, this is okay. I like the yellow cape, but like, you can't beat, you know, animal skins. I mean, don't actually wear animal furs in real life, people. Please do not. We are not in the 1500s anymore. There is no reason to ever wear real animals on yourself. But in video games, it looks really fucking cool always, in my opinion. How do we pet the dog? There we go, we just press X. It's the best patch ever. In the past, you could not pet your dog. Now you can. They patched it in, probably because of that one Twitter account. That's all about whether video games allow you to pet dogs in them or not. So yeah, the best game got better because now you can pet your dog, and your dog is adorable and deserves to be petted. And every time your dog digs up an item, you should pet it because it's so cute. All right, well, yeah. Buy Enter the Gungeon, people. It's like $15 when it's not on sale, and it often goes for way cheaper than that. So it's worth your money. Please buy it. It's great. All right. Now that being said, I haven't played in 15 months, so if I suck... 15 months, sorry. I haven't played in like 5 months, so if I suck, excuse me, but we're going in. There's a 4th shopkeeper in the breach. Do you mean like a new shopkeeper besides the... whatever, I'll check it out later. I think there's a new character, right, as well. Oh god, I forgot what buttons do what. What is roll? Roll is L or circle. Yeah, if somebody wants to tell me what new stuff is in this patch, go ahead. I don't mind. I don't mind spoilers. Yeah, I should really remember how to play. Okay, so triangle is freeze time to switch guns. This is quick switch. That's roll. What is blank? Is blank R2? How do you use a blank? Oh no, blank is both analog sticks, right? Oh my god, it's been so long. It's been so long, I can't remember the controls. Oh, cool. We got one of these guys. I still remember all the enemy movement and stuff, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember how to do the most basic controls. It's pretty funny. It's like Dark Souls, you know, where you remember the patterns and you remember the mindset of how to play and how to approach it, but you sometimes forget how to run or how to dodge. I remember the first time I played Dark Souls after like a year break, I kept trying to do Monster Hunter controls, and vice versa. Those two games always screw me up royally. Because they're so similar in terms of like the slow, deliberate movement. So whenever I transition from one to the other, I just get completely confused. I haven't gotten hit yet though, which, oh, I'm doing better than I thought I would be, honestly, at this point. And then I remember in the old patch, I mean, I played the game since then, but they patched in that you can pick up a heart and it goes to the shop. Before, you would have to just leave the heart there. And then, to get to the sewer, we need 2 keys, right? And then if we find the room with a fireplace, we need to make sure not to break the water barrel. Right? Yeah, I think that's right. On what support do I play? Do you mean what platform? This is on PS4. I'm streaming directly from my PS4 right now. That's why that little on-air icon is coming up. I used to stream from, I used to either do remote play and then stream through OBS, or I used to just stream games from Steam. The problem is that I was using someone else's laptop at the time, and my laptop cannot handle streaming on OBS without it stuttering. I can play Magic: The Gathering, kinda, and it looks okay, but if I try to play a real video game or remote play, it's terrible. So these doctors heal you. Link to the Past, I mean Legend of Zelda style, where they slam that fairy over your head. They are great to get on like floor 3, 4, 5. They're kind of useless on floor 1 because you don't really get hurt that much. Okay, here's the fireplace. There's no enemies. That's awesome. I don't have to worry about breaking the barrel. So now we can go to the sewer. Sweet. And I like to go to the sewer. I always like to go to the sewer just because it gets you more stuff. But they also added like a rat boss a while ago, which is pretty fun. It's like a punch-out fight. I've beaten it like 3 times, I think, the rat, and then I've beaten the update. I've beaten the upgraded version of the dragon only twice, I think. I mean, I usually do the lich anyway, though. So the only thing that sucks about the rat fight, in my opinion, is that it's kind of hard to. It's hard to remember the controls for the punch-out section, and I always forget them. And you can check them by going into the menus, but a lot of times I forget how you're supposed to check them. There's one time I got to the rat fight and I could not find the controls, and I lost because I just didn't know how to dodge. And it was kind of embarrassing. Sweet, we got a key. So we are definitely going to the sewer then. I'll try to check chat more times between as well. Have I played Darkest Dungeon? I have indeed played Darkest Dungeon. I've streamed it multiple times. I have archives of it on my secondary YouTube channel if you want to check it out. The first time I streamed it, it was pretty bad because I was using the mouse to play, and navigating was... Oh, sorry, no, I was using the PS4 controller to play, and it was so awkward to navigate. I was playing it on Steam. And then I started using the mouse, and it was so much simpler and straightforward. So yeah, basically, don't play Darkest Dungeon with a PS4 controller if you can avoid it, because it's just so much simpler to play with a mouse. Jeez. Well, I have 0 keys. Is that one locked? Yeah, okay. There are 4 objects on this stage that require keys, and I have none. And is this the whole map? Yeah, it seems to be the whole map. Oh, no. We haven't gone to the shop yet. I don't play Smash Ultimate. I don't have a Switch. I'm also one of those people who loves Melee, so I don't really, like... You know, if I had a Switch, I would probably buy Smash Ultimate. The problem right now is I live in Hawaii, so playing it online would be terrible, and the lag would suck, and I probably wouldn't do it. In Melee, though, I'd play a lot of low tiers, like Bowser and Mewtwo, and I still love them, but I'm probably best with Sheik in Melee, I think. Who would I main in Smash Ultimate if I did play it? I would probably main, like... I like a lot of the sword characters, so probably Cloud or something like that. Hold on, what is this? Table Tech Rocket? No. Table Tech Rocket can, like... You flip a table and a rocket comes out, and it's cool when it hits enemies, but sometimes it hits like an explosive, and then you get hurt, and it's more trouble than it's worth. So I'm not going to bother with that. Nice! Hexagon is really good. In terms of raw damage, it's not the best, but it will hit things and transform them into weaker things in the actual rooms. I forget how much damage it does on the boss. We'll try it. I think the crossbow is still... I'll just use the crossbow, though. I will say the one advantage of streaming on PS4 so far is that whenever I get a new message in the chat, it shows up on the screen on the TV, so that's pretty cool. I appreciate that, because that means I know when to look down. It's been so long, I don't know if I can do this without getting hurt. Actually, that does pretty good damage. The hexagon, I mean, still does pretty good damage, but so does the crossbow, so I'm just gonna keep using the crossbow. The hunter is, like, I think my favorite starting character, but when if you start the game for the very first time and you've never played it before, she's, like, not the best because the crossbow's kind of hard to use if you have no experience. But if you played the game before, the hunter is, like, awesome because the crossbow is fantastic. Okay, that was a waste of flanks. Oh my god. I'm freaking out a little bit. I hate the Gatling Gull so much. This is the worst stage too because there's nothing to hide behind. Okay. Wow, I'm doing way better than I thought. I have not played this game, like I said, in about 5 months, and I didn't get hit, which means I get an extra heart container. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. What do we got? Is that a sawed-off? Winchester. What is that one? That's not bad. Could be better, but it's not bad. Yeah, For the sewer, the Winchester is not bad. Later, by like floor 3, the Winchester's garbage, but for the time being, I think I'll use that over the hexagon. I think I'll save the hexagon for later floors. Okay, where is the sewer? Oh no, that's the it's going down. Was it here? Let me check the chat real quick. Somebody asks if we're in control of our fate or destiny, or is chaos the true nature? I kind of... So, this is basically asking, is determinism a thing you believe in? And, well, okay, no. The answer, I'd say, is chaos. We're not really in control, because it's chaos. So, determinism is basically like, you know, if you could figure out all the ways, like, you know, physics works, and if one chemical reaction leads to the next, and if one, you know, physics-based microreaction leads to this, blah, 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 isn't, like, everything predetermined? And quantum mechanics is, I think, a bit more sloppy than that, because there's a lot of kind of quote-unquote randomness to it. I'm not well-versed in it, but basically, the thought experiment I do in regards to determinism is, if you were, say you were, like, sent back in time, and your brain had the exact same inputs as before, right? You have no new information, but there's just two scenarios where every single variable is the same. Like, the way your neurons are currently wired in your brain is exactly the same. The hormones and chemicals you have happening in your body are exactly the same. Every situation is exactly identical. Would you make a different decision, or would you, like, perform a different course of action if you were to have two exact copies of the same universe, right? And in my opinion, either you make the exact same decision because all the variables are theoretically the same, or some element of randomness might cause you to make a different decision, but you didn't, like, choose the different decision. It's just that quantum mechanics may have played out such that you got a slightly different, you know, neuron firing a different way than before. Maybe. So either it's determinism or it's randomness. So no, in that sense, I don't think you're in control of your fate, in a sense. I think you're prone to, you know, the naturalistic way the universe functions, be that chaos or not. Which is why, you know, a lot of people advocate for, like, reform for criminals, because, like, in that sense, like, you know, like, you are the byproduct of your upbringing and your environment, and we can try to change people, but, like, we shouldn't really punish them in a sense, because punishment has been shown to not help society. Punishment makes people feel better about themselves, because spite is a very common thing. Anyway, I'm getting way off topic, but my point is, I think the universe is pretty much just chaos. Now we still have to process the universe in a way where we have agency. Like, our language is all around agency and free will. That's just how our language is structured. So we have to talk about it in that sense, and we have to kind of process it in that sense, because otherwise it's very hard to comprehend. But it is just chaos when you get down to it. Oh my god. Speaking of chaos, that was a lot of bullets in a short amount of time. Basically, I'm saying, yeah, free will is an illusion. I agree with the sentiment that free will is an illusion. It's either randomness or it's determinism, but there's really no free component to it. It's either contingency or it's chance. And how much of one or the other, I don't think we know enough about quantum mechanics to really say. Well, yeah, I didn't destroy determinists. I would say I probably am a determinist. Determinists are people who think, you know, the way the universe works makes, you know, an input lead to the same output. I'm not destroying them. I generally agree with them. I just think there might be an element of potential randomness, but that doesn't grant free will in any way. Like, not at all. Oh my god. Okay, that was kind of scary. Oh no! I've always been terrible at just rolling across gaps. I don't know why. My diagonals suck. And you have to use the analog stick too. You can't use the D-pad. So, yeah. Oh well. Oh god, this thing's gonna... Yeah, there we go. Cool. You guys can see why the crossbow's not a good beginner weapon, because I'm missing so much. But the crossbow, excuse me, is great because One hit should kill everything in the first 2 stages. Or sorry, not everything. One hit should kill all weak enemies in the first several stages. Stronger enemies need 2 bolts, but weak enemies need 1, and it's really, really good to be able to just, you know, kill a grunt with a single shot. Melted Rock is not that good. 54. Okay, so to go to the sewer... No, sorry, to go to the... to go fight the rat, to go fight Mr. Rat, I think we need like 115 gold on the 2nd level to buy a key, right? However, I briefly looked this up because I did want to like know how to unlock the new character. To unlock the new character, you have to randomly experience this portal thing, and then you have to beat the either your past or the Lich. So we could do the rat, but if I try to do the rat, most likely I will die in the punch-out stage or something. I don't know, or getting my way there. Yeah, most likely I'll die before I even get to the punch-out part. The punch-out part is just a bonus round. So the question is, do we want to save up our money and try to get 115 gold, or do we want to buy keys and get better weapons right now? And I don't know yet, so I'm going to just roll with it and decide later. Let me know if you guys want me to go fight the sewer rat, or if you'd rather have me try to like beat the Lich, or both, I guess technically. I mean, if I fight the sewer rat, I can still go fight the Lich. If I get the portal thing that's supposed to unlock the new character, I'm gonna just fight the past, because fighting the past is a lot easier than fighting the Lich. However, if I don't get the portal thing, I'm going to go ahead and fight the Lich, because fighting the Lich is way more fun, and it makes the game longer. Also, if audio levels need adjusting, please let me know. Like, if the music or the gunshots are too loud, or I'm too quiet or whatever, let me know in the chat. If it's like, you know, within the realms of acceptable, and you can still understand what I'm saying, I'm gonna leave it as is, but if it's like pretty bad, please let me know. Oh god. Okay, we're good. Oh, I'm empty. I'm running on empty here. I'm actually running out of ammo really badly. I have not gotten any ammo drops since I started playing. I'm gonna save the hexagon. Yeah, the hexagon's my last weapon. That's not my base weapon, which is super weak. So I'm gonna save that for the boss, because there's a chance I won't have anything else to face the boss with, and fighting bosses with base weapons is really time-consuming, and you're prone to getting hit. Although oh my god, the Slime Rancher boss that you fight on this level is, oh my god, the Slime Rancher boss you fight on this level, oh my god, is not very it's not bad to get hit when you fight the Slime Rancher, because you will not get an extra heart container. On all the necessary bosses, I guess I'll say, if you beat like all the core bosses without getting hit, you get an extra heart container. But the Slime Rancher is technically an optional boss, and therefore, if you get hit, it doesn't really matter. You don't miss out on anything. Jesus Christ, I am already at half-life. Excuse me. Wow, this room kicked my ass. I should have just used the hexagon. Nope, screw it. This is taking too long. Conserving ammo is good and all, you know, but if you die, it was all for nothing. So you always gotta decide what you want to do. Do you want to die, or do you want to have no good weapons? And I would choose not having good weapons over death. Yes, I am on PS4. That little thing that pops up in the corner that says on air, that means I'm streaming from the PS4, because I can't stream from my PC right now. So I don't have OBS. If anybody follows me, there's not going to be an alert that pops up. I had one programmed where Finn screams, "We're all born to die," So I had that programmed through OBS, but I can't stream through OBS right now because my laptop sucks too much. If you guys want me to buy a desktop PC, please support me on Patreon, and then I'll be able to have a face cam and all that junk. But yeah, for now I have to stream through the PS4 because my laptop can only stream like card games because they're so low resource, and there's not really much animation to them. Basically, if I stream on my laptop, I can't use NVENC on OBS. I have to use like X264, and if I try to remote play on my laptop and stream through OBS with X264 or whatever that format is, H264, it causes massive juddering and stuttering, and it's really bad. The first time I ever streamed Bloodborne, I did it that way, and yeah, it came out awful. So that's why I have to stream directly through the PS4 itself. Now, if anybody happens to, like, donate money to me or something, there's a donate link below. Like, you don't have to. I'm just saying if anybody does happen to do it, there will be no alert, but I will read your donation out loud, and I will thank you for it. So if somebody does donate, please let me know. If somebody subs or gives Twitch coins or whatever they're called, that should still pop up in the Twitch chat, and I should be able to see it. I am monitoring the stream through Streamlabs, so I should be able to see like when people subscribe and stuff as well. Speaking of, like, a bunch of people have followed, like Don Hiatus1 followed, difficulties followed, Salinger followed. Oh my god, Flame Prince Finn 12 actually gave me 15 cents. Thank you. And he just says, Pride, 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 pride. Here come the gays. Happy Pride, and I love your vids. Thank you very much. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Pride Month is unfortunately now, I feel like, more about corporations selling rainbow-colored things than anything else, which is unfortunate. Fuck corporations. But Pride Month is still important. It's important to remember Pride Month was started as a riot. Stonewall was a riot started by a black transgender woman, I think. I hope I remember this right. It's something I really should remember. But yes, it's important to remember how Pride originated and its history, and that it's all about anti-oppression. It's not about consumerism. So yeah, just making that shout out. But yay, the gays are here to ruin everything. Let's go. The gays will take over the world. Soon. I'm all in favor. Submit to the gay agenda or you will be annihilated. To anybody who just came in, I'm being like facetious. Like, I love Pride. Pride's great. What am I feeding? Winchester? Yeah. Or crossbow? Yeah. Sometimes I go on tangents while I'm talking, and I just kind of zone out, so sorry if that happens. Marikov, I think this is pretty... it's like a slightly better base gun I have. It's like a slightly better rusty sidearm, basically. Could have gotten something better, but Alright, we are not going to go to the second optional level, because it requires a key. So screw that. It requires a key, and it requires me not to get hurt on the second level at all until I find the crypt. That's probably not going to happen. I'm probably going to get hurt, so... And then we had a big old rare chest here, right? Yeah. So let's open that up. What is that? I don't recognize that. Orbital bullets. Is that new? I don't know if that's new or... No, it should say new if it was, right? And it did not say new. So it probably... No, that was new. That was a new item. That was definitely a new item. It was just there. Okay. Missed shots orbit. Cool. Let's see if it does it with no enemies. Does not do it if... Oh, no, there we go. There we go. Wow, so the bullet can hit the wall. And even if the bullet hits the wall, it will start orbiting around me. And it does not go away when it hits walls later. That is really good. Holy crap. That is really, really, really good. I mean, it was in one of those rare chests, after all, so it better have been good, right? Almost just killed myself there. Okay. And Doggo has not dug anything up for me yet, unfortunately. Okay, so the one thing that does kind of suck about these orbiting bullets is that they can potentially break chests when I'm in the vicinity of a chest. So I guess that's something to keep in mind. Is don't accidentally break a chest with this orbiting bullet perk that I have. Yeah, so I bought the. I think I need 115 gold to go to the rat level. I'm not gonna go to the. I'm not gonna go to the second secret level. Wait, what is the fourth secret level? Is that the Lich? Azuk, what is the? Is there a new secret level that you're referring to, or do you just mean the Lich lair? Because there's the sewer, there's that place with the old king, there's the rat, and then there's the Lich, which the Lich is technically optional, I guess. Oh, there's a new secret level in this upgrade? How do you get there? Please let me know, because usually the secrets in this game are not they're not too like obvious to deduce by yourself. It's kind of hard to find secret levels by yourself in this game, in my opinion. Usually it requires a lot of resources, so like it's possible to do on your own, but you have to sink resources into like you have to sink resources when you don't know whether it will pay off or not to do so. So that's why it's a little what am I trying to say? It's a little obtuse to find secrets in this game, is what I'm saying. Oh boy. Ah! I am at 1 heart. This is bad. I got so many hearts on the first level, I got no hearts on the second level. Just backing up, backing up, backing up. On the topic of pride, I'm so I'm straight. Well, okay, so I don't want to get too much into it. Like, gender is a really weird concept for me because I never really associated with gender very strongly. But I don't feel like identifying as any of the like non-binary terms that are more specific. But like, you know, everyone assumes I'm a guy, and I was born and labeled as a guy. So, you know, for all intents and purposes, I identify, I guess, as like cis and straight. I don't identify as such, but I'm labeled as such by society, and I have no reason to really fight against that, is what I'm saying. But anyway, I am aromantic, however, which if you don't know what aromantic is or asexual is, just Google it, because I don't want to explain it, because it's really kind of messy, because there's a lot of layers to it. And then there's like a whole thing about like including aromantic and asexual people in the LGBTQ umbrella. And I actually am like, I don't know how I feel about that, because I never really felt like I've been, like I've never been discriminated or like disadvantaged by the fact that I'm aromantic. Like some conversations with people have been kind of frustrating because of that. But like it wasn't really a big deal. So I don't know how, like I don't feel like I'm part of the LGBTQ community myself. I feel like I'm an ally to them, but I don't feel like I identify as that. But some people do, so I guess that's okay if you do. But it's like a weird subject to me because I like other people group the fact that I'm aromantic into that community, but I don't know if I would do the same for myself, is what I'm saying. Okay, so called the RNG department. On the 4th floor, the cell creep, the green guy under bars. The green guy under bars. Oh, the guy you can sell stuff to, right? Will be in a room by himself. You need to throw him 2 master rounds. You get these by killing a main floor boss without getting hit, and a random item gun. Oh, cool. Okay, I will try that. It is possible I am being trolled, and it is possible that what Azuk said, Azuk, I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. It is possible what they said will just cause me to throw away my items, which should be hilarious. But I'm gonna assume they are being legit with me, and that you can actually access the 4th secret floor that way, and I will go ahead and do that. If I am being trolled, it's gonna be pretty funny though, because I'm just gonna throw away 2 heart containers for nothing. Somebody trolled me in whoa, that was weird. Somebody trolled me in Darkest Dungeon before, where they told me something completely false and it led to my party getting killed, and I was pretty cheesed off, but it was funny. It's okay, even if you were trolling, like, I wouldn't mind. I believe you, and we'll find out when we get there. But even if you were just trolling me, it would still be pretty funny, and I'd have no animosity against you. Also, did my game freeze? No, it's just the loading screen. Sometimes hiccups like that, I guess. I always forget these guys take a while to, like, emerge from the pool of liquid or whatever that they start in. So I always start, like, I start guns blazing, and then they're not even, you know, able to be hit. So I always waste ammo on them, because as soon as I enter a room, I usually start shooting immediately. I hate these things. You have to dodge, like, right at the right time, and I usually suck at it, so... Whew, okay, that wasn't too bad. Level 2 is honestly not that... Oh my god, we gotta hit that guy before he goes away. Ah, damn it! He left us. He left us just like that lawyer in Jurassic Park 1 when the T-Rex showed up. I'm saying this because I saw Jurassic Park on TV yesterday. It happened to be on. Also, Jurassic Park 1 is legitimately a fairly good movie. It kind of gets... It kind of loses its, like, consistency in the second half, in my opinion. Like the movie is amazing up until the T-Rexes push the Jeeps off the edge, you know? Basically, until the T-Rex scene, the movie is amazing, and then after the T-Rex scene, it kind of goes, like, it's okay, but it goes downhill, in my opinion. The T-Rex being blind to movement is still the stupidest thing they could have ever possibly done, in my opinion. But I do really appreciate that the T-Rex acts like a real animal otherwise. I made a whole video about this. I made a video about Jurassic World and how it sucks on my channel, if you want to go check that out. But yeah, while I'm annoyed with some of the creative decisions Jurassic Park 1 took, overall I still am very happy with its portrayal of animals. They are very, like, inquisitive, they're very curious, they feel very, like real for the most part. So that's always nice. Because not many movies have animals feel like real animals anymore. No shark movie ever has had a shark that feels like a real shark. Ever, I don't think. What was the most recent, like, big budget, terrible shark movie? I think it was like The Shallows or something like that, and it was atrocious. There's like a dead whale carcass right by where the... Okay, so a person is stranded, like, on this little rock in the water, and the great white is, you know, trying to kill her. There's a friggin' dead whale carcass, like, you know, a few hundred meters away from this rock, which is apparently why the shark is even there. The shark can gorge on this dead whale carcass and satiate itself for, like, you know, weeks. After gorging, it should literally just, like, you know, swim off or whatever, or not, even if it sticks around, because the carcass, you know, is still good to eat or whatever. Even if the shark sticks around, it has no reason to go for a human. It has zero reason to attack a human that's like several hundred meters away from where the whale carcass is. And yet this shark is just, for days on end, non-stop, dedicated, dead set on killing this one skinny, scrawny human, when it should theoretically be completely engorged with whale blubber in its tummy. And it is just the most... Oh, we got an optional boss here. Anyway, it is just the most, like, atrocious setup ever. It is so garbage. I for sure thought I got hit. I thought the bullet touched me, but apparently not. Ah! That was actually very easy. I thought I'd get hit for sure. Alright. We got a map. We got ourselves a map. Okay, so here's that key that costs 100. I have 148. It costs 115. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. We're going to go fight the rat. Which means I might die before I get to the new secret level. But that's fine. That's just how life be sometimes, you know? So, yeah, whatever. I hate those guys so much. The worst is when one of those guys that powers the others up. The worst is when they power up an Iron Maiden, I think they're called. The big stone face. That is the worst scenario possible. And it actually happens quite a lot on this level. Oh my god, where did that even come from? Just from downtown. The orbiting bullets are really helping my butt. I probably would have been even at less health if not for these orbiting bullets here. Now, that being said, I'm still doing really bad. I wish my dog would dig up a heart. Like, doggo, right now is your time to shine. Ah! I got too close. Alright, we should just use the hexagon until we run out of ammo, because this is going really bad. And there we go. It turns people into chickens sometimes. I don't know what the ratio of turning someone into a chicken is. But either way, it does a ton of damage. Like, I think it kills those blue guys in 2 hits. So it does massive damage, and it has a chance of turning the enemy into a chicken. Whew. See, even killed the big one in just 2 hits. Killed the ghost in 1 hit, so yeah, hexagon is great. It's just that, at the rate I'm going, I'm going to have nothing for the boss. It also pierces, I just noticed, actually, too. But the pierce shot doesn't do... Oh my god. Pierce shot doesn't do as much damage as a regular head-on shot. Oh my god! No! 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 I don't want to fight you right now! No, please! No, sir! No! 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 Get away! Ah! This is going bad. What is this? Evolver. Tamagunchi. What is the description of this item? This gun adapts. While some have disputed the claim that a gun can change shape or adapt to its new environment, within the Gungeon, this weapon appears to be irrefutable proof of the phenomenon. Since its discovery, the number of self-proclaimed gunvolution deniers has increased by 4%. Oh, the descriptions in this game are just so good. Let's see what chat is saying. Chat is mentioning The Meg, that movie about the Megalodon with Jason Statham. So I actually saw it recently on Amazon or Hulu or something, and it was so boring. The worst thing about The Meg is that it should have been this like dumb, rompy, amusing like mess of a movie, right? It should have just been like hilarious the whole way through. And it was played mostly straight in a way that was horribly boring, and it was just so bland. I don't know how you can make a movie with that budget about a 60-foot shark be boring, but it was awful. I did not see the new Godzilla yet. I don't want to pay money for it. I'm probably not going to see the new Godzilla until it's available to stream somewhere. But I've heard that the human plot sucks. I heard mixed things about the monster fights. Some people really loved it, you know, but personally, it all seems in the dark. There's tons of like dust and debris everywhere, which makes sense when you're dealing with things that are as big as skyscrapers. But still, just it seems like that thing Pacific Rim did, where all the battles are at night and kind of partially obscured, so the CGI can be easier to do, you know, less resource intensive to make it look good. And I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I want more films to look kind of like Thor Ragnarok does. Where it's just super bright and colorful and gaudy and awesome. Not enough movies do that, in my opinion. Taika Waititi is an amazing director, by the way. Watch all of his stuff. All of his stuff is amazing. Hunt for the Wilder People is probably one of my favorite movies. It might be like top 5 for me. Hunt for the Wilder People. It has the guy from Jurassic Park in it, playing a grouchier, older Adam Grant in the sense that he still hates kids. And it has Ricky Baker, who was in Deadpool. Well, Ricky Baker is the character's name in the movie. I forgot the child actor's name. He was in Deadpool. He was the kid. He was the evil kid in Deadpool. But they didn't do him justice. Like he is such a better actor than what he appeared like in the Deadpool movie, in my opinion. But yeah, Hunt for the Wilder People. I will probably one day make a video about it. It is amazing. There's a lot of like movies I want to make reviews of that don't dive like super deep into like analysis. Like the thing about my Adventure Time reviews is because they are episode reviews, right? Because it's a review of an episode of a long series, there's the assumption that you saw the episodes leading up to it. So I can do like an analysis with the assumption that people have generally seen the episodes leading up to that point, so I can get really detailed. But when it comes to movies, I don't always want to like necessarily spoil every single story beat. So I do want to do a lot of movie reviews where I'm a bit more not necessarily 100% spoiler-free, but more on the vague side and more on the like generality side. Although there are some films where I would like to dive in deep too, but mostly I want to dive in deep to like a specific part of the film. Like I don't really want to talk about the Babadook, but I want to talk about the Babadook's ending, this specifically like the last like 4 minutes of it. So I want to make a video on the Babadook's end where I dive in deep, but I don't want to make a video about the entirety of it. Anyway. Getting off topic. Ooh, a ration! Just what we needed. R2 is to use items. So yeah. Sweet. What does this gun do? I don't know how this gun works. I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, somebody gave me 100 bits. Thank you, Big Eoof. Big Eoof? I'm gonna go with Big Eoof. Big Eoof. Thank you so much for the bits. If I had OBS enabled and I was streaming through that, or rather, not enabled, but if I was streaming through OBS, there would be a Pokemon GIF that would pop up with James laughing with a bunch of money around him and like a Persian at his side. But I don't have that, so I'm just going to describe it to you. Okay, I don't know what this gun does. Does it evolve as I keep killing things with it? There's a lot of... Oh, there's quite a few guns in Gungeon that get better as you kill things. Is that one of those guns? I don't know. I hope so. Those are usually pretty cool. Evolver evolves the more enemies you kill with it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Does the Evolver reset when you get hit? I know there's a few guns in this game where they get better as you go, but then as soon as you get hit, the bonuses go away. Is that the case with this gun, or do I get to keep the bonuses for as long as I have the gun on me? It devolves if you don't use it. Do you mean it evolves if I'm not constantly using it, or it devolves if I switch weapons? Which one are you referring to? Table Tech Heat. I'd rather just buy a key. And I'll buy a heart. Because I don't want to die. And I'm a little scared of dying. It devolves if I use other guns. Got it. Okay. So we have the Marikov and just the Marikov. I don't want to get rid of the hexagons, so I'm not going to fuse anything right now. Okay, let's keep going. By the way, thanks for all your help, Azhook. I feel really bad. I can never pronounce anyone's name on Twitch. Because most usernames are not really simple on Twitch. Most usernames are kind of convoluted. Or some are just like, you know, a whole phrase with no spaces. Excuse me for the coughing. My throat's a bit sore. Oh my god, I got hit! I have so many keys now. I have 4 keys. I have more keys than I'll ever need. So that's pretty cool. Did I get all the treasure chests? Yeah? It looks like it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Alright. Well, then let's go, I guess let's go fight the boss of the Evolver at base form, because I don't really have any better weapon. Oh no, the hardest second level boss. The Ammo Conda is, I would say, the hardest second level boss by far. And then the Gorgon is the easiest boss in the whole game, in my opinion, honestly. So when you get the Gorgon, it's always like, oh wow, this is going to be a cakewalk. But when you get the Ammo Conda, it's like, oh geez, oh boy. And I have no blanks. I have no blanks on me. Speaking of blanks, in order to fight the rat, I need 2 blanks. So I'm, oh god, I have to make sure to save the 2 blanks for the rat. And this sucks. I'm not gonna get a extra heart container anymore because I got hit. Oh my god, get away! I might, oh my god, I am doing terrible. I might die here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. This run was a sham. Ah! This run was a mess. This sucks. It's not over. I'm gonna keep fighting until my last breath, but like, oh, this is going poorly. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat the rat if I can't even beat the Ammo Conda. I mean, I technically beat it, but my health is... I'm so happy I bought that heart. If I didn't buy that heart earlier, I would have been dead. Okay, so we can reload... Oh, the Evolver did evolve, and I switched guns, and it still evolved. So that's interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and reload the Hexagon. Ooh, this is an extra heart container. Awesome. So this item in the past used to just make you immune to poison. Or sorry, it made you emit poison around you and you got hit and made you immune to poison. But it was pretty shitty, honestly. Actually, it might have not even made you immune to poison. It might have just made poison happen. So they buffed it to actually give you a heart container, and now it's like one of the best items in the game, because anything that gives you an extra heart is already amazing, but then having like an extra ability on top of that is just really great. So it went from like one of the worst items in the game to one of the best items in the game. I'm interested to see what the Evolver does now that we leveled it up. Oh, it synergizes and makes the Evolver evolve once more. That's why it evolved. Okay. Shoots sponges. Yep. It's a sponge. Oh god! And apparently it does make you immune to poison. I was wrong. The heart does make you immune to poison. So yeah, that's really good. Evolver still seems kind of weak in sponge form. Gotta be honest here. Oh, it's a snail now. Oh, okay. Now we're cooking with snails. All right, so this run is not over yet. Then we are still potentially gonna get to the end. I kind of doubt it, but it is a possibility. So if anybody sees rats, please let me know. To get to the Rat King in the sewer, you have to uncover this like secret doorway. It's like a hatch in the ground, right? And it's like really hard to see until you walk over it, and you have to walk over it a few times to dust it off. The only way to tell that it's there is you see a bunch of like dead rats, or I guess they're alive, but you usually kill them because there's usually enemies all around you. So if you guys see rats, please give me a shout out and let me know. If you see rats, it means I need to be... Yeah, right here. This is where it is. This is where the rats are. So somewhere in this room is that little... whatchamacallit? That little hatch that leads to the sewer once more. Somewhere. Where is it? I'm not seeing it right now. It should be here, right? Or can you sometimes just have a rat with... No, it should totally be here. There's like 4 rats, yeah. It should totally be here somewhere. I don't have a good idea of the update. Azook has been telling me of all the new stuff. The rat update happened before the Pet the Dog patch. Speaking of petting the dog, let's pet the dog right now. But yeah, the Rat King, or whatever he's called, the thief guy who steals your items when you're not looking. That happened, there it is. That happened when I was still playing the game. Okay, so we can go in there now, but there's really no point. We can do it later. I need to save my blanks. So yeah, I'm gonna do it later. Like the one thing that the one benefit. Well, let's. Should I do it now? No, I'll do it later. The benefit of doing it early, before you beat the boss, is that sometimes you use a boss. Sometimes you use a blank on the boss by accident because you're really stressed out, right? And if you use your blanks now, that won't be a risk factor. But it's fine. I'm gonna do it later. Not to mention, I might not even beat the level 3 boss anyway, so might die before we get to it. Oh my god! God damn it! Oh, it evolved again into, what is it now? It's a laser. It went from a snail into a laser? That's weird. I like the snail more. Oh yeah, I like the snail more. The snail was better. The snail got me my orbit thing, and now that doesn't seem to be happening. I do like how whenever it evolves, though, the ammo gets replenished. Speaking of ammo... Alright, we got 4 keys, so I can go ahead and just use up all the keys I want. You know what? We got 4 keys. Use them if you got them. I think I get the key for this by beating the boss. So this is a new character. This is definitely new. I had all the characters before, so this is definitely new to the Pet the Dog patch. And I'll come back to this fella once I get the key from the beating the boss. The key I have now is to the rat. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is really bad! Oh no! Oh no! My gun evolved again though, which is cool. Oh, it's a fireball gun now. It seems to home in. Oh, that's really good. Wow, that is really, really good. If only I had some health. Oh, thank you. Like, literally right as I say it. Awesome. Okay. Oh, and there's the key to get... Okay, so even if we die, we at least freed this fella. Whatever their name happens to be. Hey! Thank you for saving me. My name is Bowler. Bowler for short. I've got a great offer for you. Just meet me in the breach, and I'll tell you all about it. I made him sound like a nerd. I made him sound like Jason Thunderberger from Over the Garden Wall. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but whatever. This is the last state of the gun. It is very powerful. It appears very powerful. It is killing everything in like 2 hits. Oh my god. Fuck! Ah! Ah! Well, shit. That sucked. Let's return to the breach. There's probably new items to buy. Bowler is there. See what Bowler has to say. And since I last mentioned who's followed me, Punman Tao has also followed me, thank you, and Brawlwin has also followed me, so thank you very much. Scowling Zebra, I don't think I mentioned Scowling Zebra also followed me, and yeah, I think that covers it. Ours E followed me a while ago, I don't know if I mentioned them. But yeah, thank you for all the follows. I guess I'll switch it up. I'll take the... Well, no, this is the Pet the Dog patch, so screw it. I'm gonna use the Hunter, because I'm gonna keep petting the dog. If I die again and I go another round, I'll switch characters at that point. But for now, I will stay with a hunter. Alright. This person is still out of items. No new items here. This person's still out of items. Here's Bowler. So Bowler doesn't seem to sell anything. Hey, don't you just love getting loot? I love getting loot. I especially love rainbow chests. Don't you wish there were more rainbow chests? Of course you fucking do. I can make that happen for you. Are you ready for a rainbow run? I don't know what this is, but I'll try it. Yes, and I only accept items in rainbow packaging. Yay! Okay, so is every single chest gonna be a rainbow chest? Is that what that does? Hey, how's my rain buddy? Oh boy. You know what? This seems really fitting actually, since it's Pride Month, and this is all about rainbows here. It's pretty funny how coincidental this seems. So is there any other shop here for me to buy anything? Quarry today is a bullet shark. Okay, so at this point, if I hunt things, it's just for optional extra money. Oh, so I get a rainbow chest at the start of every floor, but that is the only way to get items, and I can only get one item per floor, it sounds like, according to Zook. Okay, that's pretty interesting. I'll give it a shot. Where's the other shop? Ah, there's the shop. Magazine rack. Okay, sure. Alright, so I think I bought everything there is to buy in the breach right now. I love this statue. You get this from beating well, you get the parts to make the bullet that can kill the past, but then if you beat the upgraded version of the dragon, you get this, like, gold, horny version of the skull, which looks really cool, and I really like that. Oh, and I was gonna say reflexes has followed. Rex Fellas has followed. Which is an anagram for reflexes, and it's really throwing me off. Thanks, Rex Fellas. Oh my god. That is a lot of stuff. Ah, but I only get to pick one. Okay, so I got how that works. You made your choice. Hope it was a wise one. Signed, Bowler. Okay, interesting. What did I get? I feel like I got something crappy. A makeshift weapon filled with gunpowder and shrapnel. Immensely powerful. I got such a shitty item! Oh my god! Okay, well... Whatever. So can enemies still, like, drop, chests and... Or no, like, no chests will appear on this floor at all anymore? Is that what happens? Okay, apparently the item I got can kill a boss in one shot, so maybe it's not so bad. I took this so you wouldn't be tempted by non-rainbow chests. Well, that answers my question as to whether we can get chests to pop up upon room clear, which is no, we cannot. Oh, God! That caught me really off guard. Yeah, the one part of this game that sometimes is a little frustrating to deal with is where enemy bullets, like, come at you from off screen. And normally, if you have, you know, twitchy fingers, you should be able to react to it, but sometimes it just really catches you off guard while you're trying to deal with something else. And it feels a bit like a cheap shot in that sense. Can you still buy stuff from the merchant? Or the shopkeep in this mode? Is it just the chests that are gone, but you're still able to purchase items? Because I usually purchase keys anyway for the most part, so if you can still purchase items, that's pretty sweet. If you can no longer purchase items, then we'll have to... Oh my god, okay, so I have to be really careful for... I think this guy just actually broke the water barrel already, and I had no way to stop it. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, good. We're still okay. Alright, cool. So we should still be able to go to the sewer and get another rainbow chest. We just need to buy a key still, I guess. I'm gonna be buying a key even though I don't have chests on the floor. That's pretty amusing. Okay. Crossbow is so good for the first floor. It is just, it's so good. Even if you only have like a 60% hit rate like me, it's still really, really good. Actually, my hit rate seems to be a little higher than that, maybe like 80%. Oh, what is this? He's burning the chest! Bowler! He's burning it! Oh my god, why am I missing? He's just burning it alive! Alright, well we got a heart out of that. So we can still destroy the chests that appear there, normally. That's good. Might get Sir Junkin, or I might just get some hearts. So just a second. Okay, so normally when a new message happens, I'm supposed to be alerted on the, you know, on that little upper section of my screen that says on air. That hasn't been happening recently, so if I've been ignoring the chat, excuse me. I usually look down, yeah, there, it just popped up, that on air symbol. But yeah, it hasn't been doing that, so it's kind of weird. Maybe it just does it occasionally every now and then, not every single time somebody posts something. Also, Flame Prince Finn12, thanks for the follow. Scowling Zebra, you keep asking to share play with you? Are you asking me to, give you, like, my account access? If so, like, no. What? I'm gonna, please stop posting that, or else I'm gonna have to, like, ban you. Because it's getting annoying. Okay. Oh my god, I just unpaused without being aware of what kind of situation I'm in. That was terrible. I lost a whole heart for that. Great. Note to self, pausing in this game is really dangerous. Because you might be, you know, on the bad end of a situation as you unpause. The little priest dudes with the Pope hats, or whatever those hats are called. Always pretty funny to me. Is he gonna just burn it? So what's happen? What happens if I go up to this and try to open it? Is he gonna burn it, or? I'm not sure what's happening here. Why did he burn it last time, but now he's just sitting on it? Whatever. I don't know what was up with that, but it was a brown chest anyway. I wouldn't want to use a key on a brown chest. Plus, we still need 2 keys to go to the sewer. You can't get Sir Junkin as Junk on the Rainbow Run? Ah! Damn it. Can you get Sir Junkin to just pop out of a rainbow chest, though? Because that would still be pretty cool, if you could. Alright, are we ready to fight the boss? Let's test out our big cannon. What is it called again? It's called the makeshift cannon. Let's test it out. Oh, great. The one boss that's two bosses, technically, is... Alright, well, I'm still going to use my makeshift cannon, so let's do this. Holy crap! Ah! Almost got hit. Well, that did a ton of damage. It shows both their health bars, but one of them is just out of commission, so I don't know what's up with that. Okay, their health bars glitched out apparently, because, yeah, that was bizarre. That was really bizarre, but wow. Okay, so I said the makeshift cannon. I was really disappointed in getting an item that can only shoot once, but holy shit, that killed one of the Bullet Brothers and took the other one down to like 20% health. That is insane. Nice job. Did you get hit? No, I did not. Thanks for your concern, Bowler. That is your real name? Oh, his real name's Bowler. Man, Azuka's just like a dictionary on this game. Thank you for all the detailed information you're providing in the chat for me. I much appreciate it. Literally serving as like a wiki for me right now. You 100%ed the game. Nice. I have a. This is the only game I think I have a platinum trophy in, and I don't have pre-patch. I didn't have all the weapons. I think I had all but like 5 weapons, but I was pretty close. But yeah, I did get a platinum in this game though, just because this is one of those games where you don't really have to do anything special to just get all the trophies for it. It just happens as you keep on playing nonstop. I never got a platinum before because I just never cared to do all the kind of side requirements that they required. Okay, let's do this. Okay. This is the thing that lets you fight the upgraded version of the dragon, but you have to hatch it and it's pretty worthless. The duct tape lets you merge 2 guns together, I think. I don't know what gun this is. This is maybe an infatuation gun? This is just some kind of machine gun thing. I don't recognize this gun. I think this is Daruma bullets or nesting doll bullets or something. I don't know what that does. I don't know what this does either. Hungry bullets. I like the pig head and it's bouncing. I'm gonna go with a pig head just because I like how it looks. I could look up everything these things do, but it would take too long. So screw it. Ability to cannibalize. The magic of the Gungeon brings sentient to these just-fired bullets, and they resort to their most basic instinct, to feed. I don't know exactly what that means, but we'll find out soon, I guess. Jamie Sam, thank you for the kind words. So the purple ones, I guess, are the cannibal bullets, and I'm not sure exactly what effect it's having. Oh my god, I got hit. Why did I walk into that? So I don't know what, I still don't know exactly what it means by cannibalize. Maybe it just powers through other bullets or like absorbs them or something? That's probably what it does. I'm sure Azuk told me in the chat. No, not yet, actually. Okay, I'm sure they will then. Okay. Ammo. I know what gun I'm reloading. I mean, this reloads everything, but just in the off chance. So that partial ammo case gives a little bit of ammo to every single gun. But I don't know if, since the makeshift cannon only has a single bullet, I don't know if, say if I was on the crossbow and I got that partial reload, I don't know if it would reload this as well or not. So because I was afraid to risk it, I just went ahead and picked it up directly, and yeah, that reloaded, so that's awesome. We're going to be able to kill the Slime Rancher boss in one hit again, which is pretty friggin' sweet. And nothing good to sell. I have zero reason to buy keys again, I guess, unless I want to do the secret level and it needs a key, which it might. We'll find out soon. This gun's like deviation is so bad. Alright, hey Bowler. Yeah, I still don't know what the cannibal bullets do. I can't intuit it. It's not very obvious. My bet is it's either more powerful or it absorbs other bullets. Thank you, puppy. Aw, thank you so much, little doggo. Aw, man, best patch. I don't know why they didn't patch that in earlier. It seems like such an obvious decision. So what happens if I talk to him? Okay, so yeah, hungry bullets simply absorb enemy bullets like I hypothesized before. What happens if I use a key? Does he, like, shoot me or something? Does he try to, like, kill me or... Oh, RZ said there's a secret room here. Where were you talking about? I missed that message. Here? Or where were they talking about? Is this... Wait, which part of the wall? There's, like, if you shoot the wall, it shows up or something, right? That's how... Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for, looking out for me. Okay, I'm gonna buy a key, because I... Well, no, you know what? No, I'm not gonna buy a key. It's fine. Somebody just tell me what happens if I try to use a key. Right here. Because I don't want to waste money, because I do want to go fight the rat. But I also really want to know what happens if I try to open this. He takes the key and a note pops out of the chest. Okay, so you're just wasting keys. Got it. Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and just kill the chest, because why not, right? I took this so you wouldn't be tempted by non-rainbow chests. You're rain buddy. Alright. Okay, I just exploded him that time. Oh man, these big rooms are very, they're very scary. Usually you want to kill that little orange guy that makes the... Ah! You want to kill that orange one right away, because that's the one that has curving bullets. And the curving bullets are the ones that are the most troublesome to deal with. Man, my throat is really sore today. I don't know why. Maybe I tend to sleep with my mouth open a little bit. And there's kind of a lot of dust in my studio right now because I haven't vacuumed in a while, and Hawaii is just a really dusty place, and I do get a bit of a cross breeze through my jealousy windows, so it kind of introduces a lot of just kind of dust to my studio, and therefore, you know, if I breathe that in too much while sleeping, maybe that's why my throat is a little bit sore today. I'm not sure exactly though. That was tempting fate a little bit there with how close I was. Okay, that was also tempting fate a little bit there with how... Alright. Is that it? Are we done here? Yeah, okay. Alright. So if you can't get Sir Junkin, then junk is like pretty much completely useless, huh? I guess you could sell it to that little guy who buys items from you who lives in the sewer. But beyond that, yeah, it seems like junk is just kind of a few extra pieces of money in this mode. So now that I know what Hungry Bullets does, I'm a little bit upset that that's what I went with, because it's not very good, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna pick up the notes from Bowler just because why not? Oh my god, it's one of these rooms with no cover. Oh my god! That was bad. Oh, that was double bad. Oh my god! Okay, this is bad. This is going bad. I might have to use my blanks here. Oh my god, this is... is going really bad. Okay. Oh my god! God damn it! That was... I lost like 2.5 hearts in this room. This... Oh, I'm cheesed. I'm cheesed off. That was terrible. I mean, that's... Enter the Gungeon's pretty unforgiving. 1 second you're, you know, flying high and mighty, and everything's looking good. And then you just make like 5 bad mistakes in a row, and you're down to 1 heart, and feeling like an idiot about yourself. Wow, I am playing like hot garbage. I am playing terrible. This is really pathetic. I don't think there was even anything to... There's no hearts to buy, right? Like, no, there's no hearts to buy. Well, there's an... Okay, I'm gonna buy the armor, because I don't want to die. This sucks. I was doing fairly well, other than the fact that I picked up hippo bullets, hungry bullets, and now it's just like, Alright, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. Wow, I missed part of that. Okay, well, whatever. Oh my god! What is wrong with me? I used to always be able to, like, at least get to the dragon, and now I'm dying on the sewer. And Blobulord, or whatever his name is called, he's like... I'd say he's like 2nd or 3rd easiest boss in the game. So this is really upsetting me how much I'm sucking right now. Oh, Aubrey Beardsley, hey. Okay, let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. Let's make like a turtle and get the shell out. Yeah, 5 months of not playing this game apparently made me really prone to making simple mistakes in succession. Like, if everything's going smoothly, I'm good, and then as soon as I make one mistake, I just fall into a pit. Okay, admit, I don't know what this does. This is... Demon Bullets, I think, is pretty good. That looks really good. I don't remember what this does, but that looks really good. Copy just makes you move faster. I have never gotten this, I don't think. But this looks really tempting. I'm gonna get the ticket. I'm gonna take the ticket. Ticket, do you have yours? What does this do? Summons Gatling Gull as an ally? What? Gatling Gull respects martial prowess and Gungeoneers. Spend this ticket to bring in the big guns. What? That's awesome. Okay, the downside is I assume this is a one-time use, and I assume as soon as the room clears, he's just gone. So I imagine this is something you want to use on the boss. In which case, yeah, I should be careful. Okay, so that's awesome. I'm happy with this decision simply because A, it's an item I never had, and B, it sounds cool as hell. Aubrey Beardsley says, I watched your latest Adventure Time vid, planning on making more? Yeah, I have my channel update video. I already said I'm going to be making the stakes one this month, if nothing goes wrong this month. And then I mentioned a bunch of videos I'm going to make eventually in that finale review itself. So yeah, there's lots of Adventure Time videos still on the way. Oh my god, I'm missing. Wow, why am I missing so much? I think it's because I'm nervous. When you're nervous in this game, your ability to hit things goes way down. So as a heads up, I can't get hit if I want the second secret level. I cannot get hit until I find the... Oh no! This spider is really annoying. But yeah, if I want the second secret level, I gotta beat enough of this map to find the crypt without taking a single hit. Which, easier said than done. It's really easy to just make a really dumb mistake at some point and lose a heart for it. So I'm gonna be playing lame and cheap, basically, is what I'm saying. Gonna be like really careful, gonna hide around corners, gonna lame it out. Oh no, I hate these things. These things are the worst. I might use my blank. I might use my blank just to not have to deal with them. Yeah, you know what? That was not worth risking getting hit. I'm 90% sure I could have dodged the little homing bits of its attack, but it's just not worth it. It's just not worth the risk. Oh my god, this gun's deviation is so bad. Alright. Alright. It's really funny because alright should make me think of True Detective, but I never watched True Detective yet. So it makes me think of that Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode where they reference True Detective, where Dennis goes, alright. And then it makes me sad because Always Sunny in Philadelphia used to be amazing, and then the past 2 seasons were just awful. The episode where Dennis goes, alright, was probably the last amazing episode of that show. And then all the like newer seasons, they have the Futurama problem, where I guess it's the Simpsons problem too, where all the characters feel like they become caricatures of themselves. Like they felt like real, fleshed out, like not rounded necessarily, but they felt like more real and dynamic in the older seasons. And then Futurama had this problem: as soon as it went HD, all the characters kind of became more of a caricature of the character they used to be. They're more like rounded edges got just kind of slammed into this like one really kind of crammed trope of a character that character now represents, and their kind of like human side was pushed out more. And that also happened with Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where the characters just they feel like walking tropes now more than an actual character. So yeah, I'm gonna be laming it out. These are the worst. Luckily, this is like the best room to fight them. Oh god! I got snuck up on. That was scary. This is so stressful. This is so stressful. Okay. Here's the key that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. Just buy it now, get it out of the way. Whew. Okay. Heart pounding. Thanks for ruining Futurama for you. I'm sorry, Cena Bean. It's true. If you compare the first 4 seasons when it was still standard definition, and you compare the characters from when it goes HD, there is a clear difference in like how the story is told, and it's very comparable to when The Simpsons went to HD. And you can see how like Fry is just kind of dumber, but like more like good-willed, and kind of less like he's less nuanced and less dynamic. We would never get an episode like Jurassic Park in like the HD episodes of Futurama. It's just not gonna happen. And it's sad, but like, hey, I didn't make it bad. Whoever worked on it did. I mean, the newer Futurama I wouldn't say is bad necessarily. It's just mediocre. Extremely mediocre. It's kind of an intense statement, I guess. But I honestly really am not a fan of the HD Futurama episodes. I think my favorite Futurama episode is the Bigfoot one, or at least it used to be when I was in high school. I love the part in that episode where they're watching the video, like the Bigfoot documentary, quote unquote, and the narrator's like, could this be or this is the elusive creature known as Bigfoot, perhaps? And Fry is like, that proves it, when it's showing the the Robertson Patterson footage, I think it's what it was showing, or something like that. You know, the classic Bigfoot footage from way back. I just love how it's like, this could be Bigfoot perhaps, and Fry's like, that proves it. It's just so good. It's honestly how a lot of the people who go around looking for Bigfoot, it's honestly like the exact way they think. Speaking of Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, and History or Nat Geo or whoever else does all the dumbass Bigfoot programming, they need to stop. They need to stop doing all the ghost shows. They need to stop doing all the stupid Bigfoot shows. They need to stop. History Channel just needs to delete itself. History Channel needs to not exist anymore. It is just the absolute worst thing ever. It is embarrassing. Discovery Channel, I think... Discovery Channel and Animal Planet together took the longest to become crap, but they are undeniably crap as of right now. They... Oh my god! Okay, that was really close. They have such bad programming. They might still have a few good shows here and there, but for the most part, it is such garbage television. It makes me so sad, too. Because, like, it was actually relatively watchable when I was a child. And I guess because children don't watch TV anymore, children are all about, you know, the digital age now. It's all about looking at things on the internet now. I guess they made Discovery, History, and Animal Planet cater to, like, the boomer generation, people 40 plus, and apparently those people love garbage, because it's all, like, reality TV garbage now. And Bigfoot and ghosts and UFOs, which I guess boomers like to watch. I don't know what the hell. Like, I don't know what demographics are into that, honestly, but my bet is it's the older generations that watch those sorts of shows, because maybe some younger people watch it to laugh at it, but honestly, after you've seen like 1 or 2 episodes, it's hard to laugh at it. It just gets frustrating and annoying at that point. Like, I've tried watching Ghost Adventures because it's funny and dumb, but after a while, it's just like it's hard to laugh at the stupidity, and you just end up being upset instead. Or at least that's what happens to me. Okay, I'm gonna fight the boss. I'm gonna save my money for the time being. I don't think I want to spend my money on health. I think we're gonna go ahead and fight the boss. I'm gonna go ahead and save my Admit 1 for the Old King, though, because we are going to that. We just unlocked the 2nd secret level, and we're gonna go there. And the Old King is really hard to beat. He's a real pain in the ass. So we are going to go ahead and save the goal for him. I will use this cannon, though, on the upcoming boss, simply because I don't want to lose too much health. Is this a mini-boss? This is a mini-boss, isn't it? Yeah, this is a mini-boss. This is not the actual boss. Oh, great. I did not see that coming. Oh, no! I fell off the edge! Fuck. This is so scary. I've not fought this thing that many times. I think I've only fought it like 3 times ever. Oh my god, and I'm doing really terrible, as you can tell. And all my crossbows are all missing right now. Oh, fuck. This is going so bad. I keep missing all my shots. Just die! Oh my god. This is going really bad. Oh, this is going so bad. Oh my, this is all I needed. This is all I needed. Great. Freaking fantastic. Oh no! I never got to use the gold ticket! Ah! I suck. I suck so hard at this game now. No! I hate this. I hate it. I'm so bad. I'm so bad I can't even get past the friggin' 2nd level. What the hell? What is wrong with me? Or 3rd level last time, I guess. Yeah, Audrey Beardsley, make your own show, dude. And give me, like, the $1 million necessary to fund it, and I will. Alright, are we still doing rainbow runs? I think we're still technically doing rainbow runs. I'm gonna go ahead and continue with that. Oh, I gotta change my outfit again, because gotta make sure I'm wearing the wolf clothes. I'm only frustrated because I was so much better 5 months ago. Like that, the only reason I'm this frustrated right now is because I would always be able to get to the rat, assuming I had enough money, no problem. And then if I skipped the rat, I would always be able to get to at least the dragon, outside of something going, catastrophically wrong. So it's just that the fact that I'm so bad relative to how I used to be, that's what's bugging me right now. Okay, this shoots keys, which opens all chests, right? But the problem with that is that I don't need the chests. This makes my bullets, like... I forget what this does, actually. Is this the one that's like a jet engine? I don't know what this is. I don't know what most of these are. I don't remember what the chalice does. I think this one is... I think this is not very good. I think it shoots... Actually, I think this shoots an explosive, but it only holds one bit of ammo at a time. I don't know. I don't know what to pick. Alright, chat, tell me which one should I go for? Cobain cord? Or Cobain... Cobain cord. Cobain cord? Yeah, I streamed. I took a break when I went on hiatus from YouTube as well, but before that I was streaming for like 6 months, every single week, very consistently. In fact, I had a schedule that I was mostly sticking to back then, so yeah. I have a big backlog of streaming if you want to go through it, but my streaming is pretty, I feel like I'm pretty bad at talking while I'm trying to play a video game, and I feel like my disorganized thoughts when I'm just speaking off the cuff and going on random tangents, I feel like I'm not that good at being like articulated and well thought out if I'm just speaking into the wind. All my reviews and stuff are, for the most part, scripted, or at the very least follow some kind of outline I made ahead of time. So one of the big reasons I actually started streaming was to try and get better at speaking live, which I still feel I suck at. Anyway, I've been told to get the jet engine, so I will go ahead and get the Gungeon. Oh wow, this is not what I thought it was. I thought this is the one that makes like a rocket burst in front of you and propels you backward. I thought it was that one. So yeah, no, this is a really good gun. This is a really powerful gun. So that was a good pick. That was a very good pick. Ah! A grenade almost got me. The first level always feels like such a cakewalk too. And then the second level usually feels like a cakewalk, but now and then you get some enemy arrangements that are kind of hard. Like if you ever fight an Iron Maiden that's buffed up by the little guy who makes like a green, buff effect. I don't know what they're called. That's always really frustrating to fight. Thank you, puppy. I don't know how... Actually, that is pretty useful. I don't have to waste money now on buying a key to go to the sewer, because the puppy got the key for me. Thank you, pup. I really appreciate it. So normally the sewer is like I like going to the sewer, but it's a little bit of a time commitment. But I'm trying to get the key to go to fight the rat, and in order to do that, I need 115 money by floor 2. And without going to the sewer, it's really hard to get that much money. So that's why I'm so dead set on going to the sewer, is because it pretty much guarantees you that you'll have 115 coins, or gun casings, shell casings. It guarantees that unless you spend the money somewhere. If you go straight to the second floor and try to buy the key at that point, sometimes you'll have enough money, but about half the time, from my experience, you won't. So it saves time if you're trying to fight the rat to simply just go ahead and go to the sewer. Not to mention in the Rainbow Run, I get like potentially a super powerful item from going to the sewer, so it's pretty worth it. In this Rainbow Run, the keys are worthless for the most part, right? Outside of like Outside of like the additional rooms that sometimes pop up, you don't really need keys for anything, so going to the sewer is not even like a investment. Normally in a normal run, 2 keys is a pretty big investment. And you don't always necessarily make it back by going to the sewer. Sometimes you get really crap items from the sewer, and having spent 2 keys on going there was a waste, but excuse me, not in the Rainbow Run. Oh, by the way, I'm going to probably stream again tomorrow. I think I'm going to play Under Night in Birth, which is a fighting game for the very first time. It was on sale for $15 recently, so I just went ahead and finally bought it and gave in. I've always been really on the fence about buying it, because I really don't need another fighting game. But everybody says it's amazing, and it's going to be at EVO this year. And it apparently has the best tutorial out of any fighting game ever, from what I hear. So we're going to go ahead and go through that tutorial and maybe play some like story mode or arcade mode, whatever it has. It's probably going to be really bad, like anime jank storylines with really silly anime trope characters, but I am curious to see how the tutorial lays everything out. So I will probably stream that tomorrow, around the same time. I'm basically taking a brief break from making videos because that Adventure Time finale review took like 2 weeks of non-stop work to finish, and then after I finished it, I had 3 days of fighting YouTube copyright non-stop basically, and it was super frustrating. So I'm like ready to take a quick little break. So I'm gonna stream during that break, and then also I got a free iPad recently because my mom I don't know what she uses, Sprint I think, for her cell phone provider. But because she's had Sprint for like several years, they just gave her like a free iPad, just for being a customer for that long. If she didn't get it soon, it would the gift would expire, and she doesn't really need the iPad, so she's like, "You can have it if you want." And I'm like, "I don't really want it, but if it's free, I guess I'll take it." And then I was like, "Wait a second, people like make art professionally on an iPad sometimes. Like there are professional artists who use like Procreate or whatever." So it's like, okay, this is actually pretty cool because now I can buy an Apple Pencil and maybe do some art. So I'm gonna also be trying to do that in the near future. I'm gonna be trying to relearn how to draw. I actually went to high school for visual arts. Well, it was a charter school where at the end of your classes you have like a 2 or 3 hour long class where you do whatever you're there for. So there's like a dancing department, there's a writing department, there's a visual arts department, and there's an acting department, etc. So I was there for visual arts. So I was actually pretty good at art when I was in high school, but I burned out really badly around 10th grade, and I kind of just stopped doing art after I left that school. And since then, I've gotten really shitty at it. So whenever I try to draw something, I'm always like, wow, I am way worse than I was 10 years ago. This sucks. But yeah, I'm going to be trying to get some more practice in, see how that goes. But yeah, anyway, my point is I'm going to be streaming soon, more often, and I'll be streaming tomorrow. So I hope people, if you have free time and have nothing better to do, hang out with me then as well. I'm not going to stream the art. I don't think you can stream directly from an iPad, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming that. Not to mention, I don't want to stream my process, because I'm always, like, super embarrassed at my process, because everything always takes me forever. And I'm always really ashamed of, like, if somebody looks over my shoulder while I'm trying to draw something, you know, I get, like, self-conscious and tell them to go away. That's always been the case, even when I considered myself decent. Like, even when I considered myself decent at visual arts, I still would hate having people, like, look over my shoulder, so I don't think I'll ever stream drawing, but, I'll post whatever I make that isn't 100% awful to Twitter, probably. The Vampire King and Magic Man, if you guys like scroll down on my Twitch page, like the YouTube picture and the donate picture, like I did draw those with color pencils. So it's like I can draw like simple stuff pretty easily because anybody can do that. But when it comes to actually doing something like original, that's decent, and has actual artistic merit to it. I suck. Oh my god, did I break the water? I broke the water. Oh no, I broke the water. Guys, I broke the water. Oh, there's some water right here. Oh, thank Christ. Thank Glob. Thank Zeus. Zobek. All them gods. What's a water god? I don't know any water gods. What's a god of water in any mythology? Somebody tell me so I can thank them, because this barrel being right here is really convenient. If I can just get it through the door. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Poseidon. Yeah, that's the one. It's the Greek one. I don't know any other water gods. I just know Poseidon. Like, I feel like not many people know of any other water gods besides Poseidon, and I feel like there has to be a lot, because, you know, the ocean and river systems and stuff are... Like, first of all, river systems and lakes and stuff make a lot of civilizations possible. But second off, the ocean's also really scary, so I feel like there should be a ton of gods related to water out there, and yet the only one that I can remember off the top of my head is Poseidon. Thanks, Aquaman! Yeah, that's good. It's good. What do we have? Gatling Gull or Twin Brothers? I think it's the Bullet Brothers, yeah. They're so cute. I love these guys. The Trigger Twins, that's what they're called. This gun is so good. I love the guns that rapid fire in Gungeon. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Look at that. It's so cool. It's like, it's so over the top. And you're dead. Now. Alright, that was so easy. I only used like 30% of my ammo, too. 2 keys! I have 4 keys. I do not need this many keys. That's hilarious. Why do I have so many keys? I guess if I can open up any room that's locked off now without having to care whatsoever, because, yeah, wow. Yeah, that boss battle was so easy. Like, Gungeon is a pretty tough game no matter what, but when you get the, like, overpowered weapons, and if you manage to get a decent amount of refills for them as you go, you know, if you get a decent amount of ammo drops, sometimes it does feel like you're just killing... I was about to say killing children, but you know what I mean. Sometimes it just feels unfair to the enemies. Okay, this is Andromeda Strain. This is, I think this powers down enemies by like 25% or something, which is pretty good. I have no idea what this is. This is, I think, just like, you know, this is just a boring old gun. This is a boring old gun. I think it's like the Agidyne. This one's not very good. I think this is like Omega bullets? I don't know what this does. I have no idea. I don't know what these Pope bullets do. These are like the bullets of the Pope, I guess. I have no idea what they do. I'm going to take the Andromeda Strain, I think, although I really want to know what this gun does. But I'm too afraid to take it. Yeah, purple one is the best there. That's what I had imagined already, because this is a really expensive item. The only reason I'm like second guessing myself is simply because A, I really want to know what this does. B, I think Pope bullets are really funny in concept. I have no idea what they do, but it's just funny to me. These priest bullets. But we'll go ahead and just take the purple. So yeah, all enemies weaker is really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and use the crossbow until I, Oh my god, I was about to say until I get hurt, and then I just got hurt. Great. Alright. Yeah, if not for the Andromeda Strain, these would take 2 hits to kill. But because I got the Andromeda Strain, they're now dying in 1 hit. So that's pretty, it's pretty good. 5 keys so far. Jesus. I don't need that many keys. I really don't. Oh god. Oh man, this is a lot of fire. Luckily, it also hurts the enemies, so... Sweet, and we got reload. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is going well. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this until it hits 500, and then save the rest for the boss. Because this is just such a fast way to clear the room, and if you happen to get ammo reloads, like, you saved yourself a bunch of time. The random nature of ammo drops, though, does make it kind of awkward, because sometimes the game is super easy because you get non-stop ammo drops, like I said before, and then other times the game is hard because you get, like, no ammo for 2 whole floors, and you're just like, come on, cut me some slack! Yeah, I'm gonna switch now. If you think the character looks fast right now, wait until you get to Turbo Mode. Turbo Mode is a blast. I love it. It is definitely harder, though. The level 4 and 5 bosses, or the floor 4 and 5 bosses, are really, really hard in Turbo Mode. Up until then, it's not too bad, but 4 and 5 are just, they're kind of a nightmare when they're moving at hyperspeed. If I stream the game again, though, I might try Turbo Mode, just because it's fun. But because I haven't played in so long, and I'm getting refamiliarized, I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, play the way I've been playing. Ah! I hate these rooms so much. I'm actually gonna go back, and I hope there's a way to, like, get back here by going another way, because I suck at rolling through the bullets. They give me, like, terrible anxiety. and then my own nerves cause me to kill myself, because I was afraid. And we're out. These aren't that fun either, but these are really easy. Like, these are, like, it's pretty much impossible to die, so... Man, this gun is just ridiculous. Ah, almost got hit. It kills the ghosts so fast. I'm used to the ghosts disappearing and reappearing at least once on you, but this gun, just they have no time. They have no time to even contemplate their own death. Re-death, I guess. Their second death. Oh my god. Why am I getting this many keys? I don't need them. I don't need any of these. It's hilarious. It's that whole thing where, like, you get the items that you don't want when you don't need them, or you get the items that you don't need. When you don't need them, you get those items, and when you need them, you don't. You know, it's that whole thing. It's mostly just a mental bias where you selectively remember. It's not really, you know, usually accurate, but it always feels that way. It's like when you're surfing, and it feels like when you finally decide to go in, a good set comes or something. Or when you settle for, like, a non-set wave, and then the set comes right after. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't surf, probably doesn't make sense what I'm saying. Let's pet the dog real quick. Alright. Is beast mode on in the settings? I don't know what beast mode is. I don't remember, so probably not. Yeah, so what is... Here's beast mode. I don't remember what it does. Is that new? I don't think it's new to the Pet the Dog patch. I think I remember it being there before, but I completely have forgotten what it does. So no, I have beast mode off right now. Ugh, another one of these rooms. Okay, that wasn't too bad. If you beat the dragon with beast mode on, it unlocks a gun. I think I've already done that, but does it do anything else? If that's all it does, I'm pretty sure I've done that already. Oh, I shouldn't have gone here yet. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, if beast mode does nothing else other than that, it is one of those things that's just kind of pointless, right? Like, I remember looking at it and being like, oh, this is just one of those little obtuse things they add to give you another weird way to unlock something. Yeah, okay, so beast mode is pointless. Okay. In that case, I mean, we can turn it on, but yeah, it's pretty funny that they have literally something hidden away in the options menu, simply to unlock a gun that otherwise does absolutely nothing. Like, it's so silly, in my opinion, to have that. This is what I mean by Enter the Gungeon being obtuse, but it's obtuse in like a fun, charming, like, you know, yanking your chain kind of way, in that sense. So I don't mind it. I wouldn't hold it against it. I would never consider that like a criticism. It's just, at a certain point, after playing this game enough, you kind of feel like you have to go and check the internet, because otherwise it's just like, it feels like you're never going to find out how to do certain things in this game at times without checking the internet. Like, unlocking everything by yourself is just way too difficult. Okay, so just a sec here. Let me get something to drink real quick. Oh, in the meantime, Bobbin Von Bub. That's a pretty good username, Bobbin Von Bub. I like that. Thank you for the follow, and as well as Creed 808. 808 is the Hawaii area code, so I'm curious if this person also either lives or has lived in Hawaii at some point. Usually people only use the numbers 808 to refer to the Hawaiian area code. Drinking with a headset on is really weird, because it feels like I'm about to like bump the mic at any moment, and also I guess you guys probably have to listen to my drinking sounds, which can't be that much fun, I would imagine. Alright. Let's just empty this whole thing into this boss. Sorry, I had to scratch my nose. And I almost got hit. It was a really bad timing for my nose to get itchy. It's coming right for me. Okay, we're good. Sometimes if you get cornered by like if you get cornered literally in a corner when it does that roll attack, sometimes it's like really hard to dodge the little bursts of energy that pop out, and it's a little frustrating. But for the most part, this boss is extremely easy. I would say the Gatling Gull is harder than this boss. I bought that heart for nothing. I literally got 2 hearts out of this, so that heart I bought was completely useless. Oh, and before we go, we have to get the crest. Yes, yes, yes. Can't forget the crest. Alright. Okay, now I regret buying the heart, though, because it was like 36, I think? Yeah. Oh well, whatever. I'm pretty happy with how the quality of the stream is holding up. When I tested Dragon Ball FighterZ a while ago, whenever I would do combos, the game kind of pixelated quite a bit. And so far, what I'm seeing on Twitch, quality's not that bad. So I'm pretty happy. So this powers up any companions I might acquire. And I think that means it should power up the dog. However, this thing, the commander, fires a bunch of missiles, and it's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and power up any companions I might get, though. I think it also makes getting companions more likely to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the banner. Plus, I carry a banner around on my back, so visual touches like that are always fun, in my opinion. And I have to be very careful not to get hit, because I have the crest. If you get hit, the crest goes away and you can't get to the secret level. So I have to keep that in mind. I have to not forget about it. Oh, thank you, doggo. Let me give you a pet. Is that it? Wow, that was a really easy room. Alright, ammo. Perfect. We were at 5 bullets left, too, so that was impeccable timing. Simply impeccable. Okay, we're gonna... If you break the mirror, first of all, you get cursed. And on top of it, I can't open the chest anyway, so we're definitely gonna just ignore that. Oh boy. Okay, here comes the... I thought it was gonna be an Iron Maiden, but nope. Killing Iron Maidens with this weapon, though, is super easy, luckily, so this shouldn't pose me a problem at all. Ah! Ghosts! Just appearing right in front of me. Alright, cool. Ah! That was a little too close for comfort, as you can tell by my screams. I think this game, more than any other, makes me make stupid fear noises, I think. I don't think any other game has ever made me, like, yelp in high-pitched squeals so much. See what I mean? It's just really easy to almost walk into a bullet. Way too easy. I love how I can just make Bowler explode. He doesn't seem bothered by it though, so. Alright, we got the level. Sweet. This is going really good. I need only 17 more shell casings, the currency, to get the key to fight the rat as well. So things are going pretty good. And optional boss. What do we got? Is that the shield guy? I think that's the shield guy. Yeah, it's the shield guy. I haven't fought this fella in a very, very long time. And he was a pushover. Wow. That was a breeze, and I got like 50 money for that, or 60 maybe even. Jesus. And I have a bunch of extra hearts, too, if I get hurt. This run is going better than the other two so far, but that can change at a bullet's trigger, I guess. I'm trying to make a pun here. I should stop. I'm pretty bad at puns, honestly. I'm good at unintentional puns, and I'm terrible at intentional ones. DeBombGuy38, thank you for saying you love my AT reviews. Much appreciated. Same thing for Para Was Taken. Thank you very much. It's always really nice to hear that people like the stuff I make. It warms my heart a little bit. Man, we are just getting non-stop ammo here. That is awesome. I mean, it's probably just gonna explode anyway. No, give us junk. Oh my god. Excuse me. It's always really funny when you walk into a room and there's like 5 guys right in front of you. This game, though, doesn't make them shoot immediately. It usually gives you like a second to take it all in before they start guns blazing. So it's not that bad. It's still surprising when you walk into a small room and there's like 5 guys, but it's pretty easy to handle for the most part. it doesn't feel like they catch you off guard usually. I think we're done. He had nothing to sell, right? He just had blanks? Yeah. A blank. I can sell my junk, but, like, what's the point? Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, I could buy a piece of shield. A piece of armor, but no. No, let's just go ahead. Save our money in case a good item comes up later. Ammo Conda again. Alright, take 2. I can't even see it. I can't even see where it is. Alright, it's going much better so far. Let's just go ahead and use our blank, and then hopefully we kill it. Yeah. Man, that gun is ridiculous. That gun, it only took like 400 bullets, too. No, 300. It only took like 300 bullets to pull that off, too. That is a very powerful gun. What do we got? So the thing is, if I have full ammo and I take on the Bullet King with this, or the Old King, whatever his name is, the Andromeda Strain should help a lot. I'm a little worried, though, if I run out of ammo, I might not be able to beat him very easily. I might get really hurt. But since we are doing so well, and we already opened up the shortcut, like, we can't not go to the optional level. Like, we already opened it up, so I can't not go. I gotta commit. I did all the, you know, precursory work. We gotta go down there. Let's go. Thanks to Bomb Guy. I do recommend you watch the Stakes or Elements miniseries eventually, in some manner. You know, I don't recommend you do anything illegal, but just watch it however you can. Let's say that with Google's help, and then later support it officially when you're able to. Because yeah, I have mixed feelings when people watch my reviews without having seen the episodes, because I hate to summarize. Most of my videos, I try to summarize as little as possible, so I only say enough of what happened to kind of set up the situation I'm talking about, and then I try to go into my own commentary or opinions or analysis or whatever. So I feel like my reviews are not a very good, like, summary, or, like, they're not, like, a good thing to watch if you just need a reminder of what happened. They're a good thing to watch if you saw what happened and then want to think about it in more detail, I feel. So I always have mixed feelings when people watch my stuff without watching the show. I have one friend who's super behind on Adventure Time, but he watches, like, all my reviews, and I'm like, what are you doing? Please just watch the show. Don't just watch my videos just because you know me. That's awkward as hell. So yeah, I do recommend everybody who watches my stuff to actually watch the show itself. Okay, so I have one video idea of, like, this super ridiculous, weird as hell manga. And for that video, I think it's going to be the one video where I'm going to do mostly just summarizing what happens, because the stupidity and the wackiness of it speaks for itself. So I will have eventually, I think, one video where I do a ton of summarizing and you don't really need to consult the original product. But most of my stuff is made with the assumption that you've relatively recently seen the thing, or at least remember the thing that I'm talking about. But either way, thank you very much for enjoying my videos. I think this is a rocket friend. I think this might be a companion too. I don't remember what this purple ball is though, but I think this might also be a companion. Maybe. I'm pretty sure this is a companion. I'm gonna go ahead and just pick it. Yep, that's a companion. R2-G2, Gunmech Robot. That's awesome. I think that's new. I don't remember ever having that before. If that's not new, I never had it before, that's for sure. Companion fires upon foes. This robot originally served beverages to the gun dead as they wandered the chambers. Obviously, a Star Wars reference. I don't think I have to point that out. I mean, the name, you know, R2-G2. Okay, if I get to 400 bullets, I'm gonna save this. Or you know, I'm just gonna start conserving ammo right now, because I have this little friend to help me, and I still have a crossbow. So I'm gonna go ahead and start conserving my ammo for the boss, because the boss has a fuck ton of health, and even though I have the Andromeda strain, it still has a ton of health, even with that in mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and save my bullets. Not to mention, if I just kind of lame it out, my companion will do a lot of damage on my behalf. What is this? A statue commemorating the few friendly faces encountered deep in the Gungeon. Though the ground nearby is bloody, your heart is filled with joy. Offer your heart to a new friend. Okay, I think if I give this statue one of my heart containers, I think it gives me a companion. So hell yeah! Oh no! No! Bowler, you fuck! No! Bowler! Bowler! Bowler, how could you? No rainbow, no item. You son of a bitch. Okay, well then. Well then. I just lost a heart for no reason. This is what I mean by this game being obtuse, again, in that sometimes you can have interactions like that happen, and you won't know it fails until you try it, right? Because you can still buy items from the shop. Like, you can still buy stuff from the shop, so the assumption is maybe you can use one of these statues to get something out of it. And no, you can't. And unless you consult online, you'd have no way to know ahead of time. Man, these blue guys have so much more health on this level than they did on the past level. Okay, wait, we got ammo for 42. Cool. And then this guy is, he takes hearts but gives you money, I think? Is that right? No thanks. Okay, so I'll do this after I beat the boss. And then if I have spare hearts, I'll do that. I'm not gonna do it before I beat the boss, because it's just too dangerous. Not worth it. Oh my god, that was really close. Alright, this is going pretty well. I have a ton of money too, wow. So yeah, I'll definitely buy that ammo, for sure. Is that it? That's it. Alright, we got spare hearts too, actually, I think, so this is good. This is going well so far, and there's the boss. Cool. This run is going very well. Oh shit, I didn't even see what hit me. I couldn't even catch what hit me. Ooh, more ammo. Sweet. In this room you can kind of just shoot in circles and... Thank you, puppy. Let me pet you. There we go. Can you interact with the other things, or just the dog? Just the dog, okay. Oh, those skulls can be a nuisance when you can't quite kill them quick enough. But no, that went really smoothly still. Oh man, super rare chest. Oh well. Just gotta turn it into junk. Alright, are we done here? Nope, not done yet. More ammo? Are you kidding me? Wow, I might not even have to... I don't even have to buy that reload. I'm at almost full ammo already. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh boy. Bee's home. That's... yeah. Okay, we're good, we're good. Ah! 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 That went really poorly. That was not worth it. Oh well. How was I to know that that was not worth it? Oh well. Okay. Alright, alright. Are we good to go fight the boss now? I have 725 out of 800, so I don't need to buy that. I could buy the armor. I really don't think I need it. As long as I don't die, I should be okay. And then I have a few hearts. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this, honestly. I think we can do this. Not words uttered before disaster. Alright, let's go. So yeah, it's the old king. I'll let his intro play out. So that's not even a pun. That's a little... most of the bosses have puns on guns or bullets of some kind, but not him. And he is pretty hard to fight, as you can see. But this gun does such massive damage that it should be okay. Yeah, he's already below half health. I only got hit once, and it doesn't matter if you get hit, because you won't get an extra heart container on this boss anyway. And I haven't even used my blanks yet, so yeah, this is going smooth as hell. The only way this could have gone smoother is if I didn't get hit at all, but who cares? Use the blank, and it's... wow, that was, I think, the fastest I've killed him maybe ever. That was so easy. I did get hit once, but who cares? Alright, wow. Wowie, wow. This run is going really, really, really well. And then on top of it, I can get a bunch of money. For every half heart, I think, I get 28. And then let's see how much I still have here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead... well, okay, so a full heart costs... armor costs 35 to buy. I think a full heart at this point on the next floor will cost like 40 to buy, maybe? And for giving him a full heart, I can get 54, I think, or 56. I'm gonna go ahead and sell one... I'm gonna sell one more half heart. Yeah, there we go. Man, I wish I didn't give a heart to that statue only to have Bowler take away my reward. That was some bullshit. Oh well, though. Oh, I can buy more ammo, too. I don't know if I want to. I don't have any... okay, I have 200 money, right? I'm gonna go ahead and buy the ammo, because luck might screw me over. So I'm gonna go ahead and just buy it. And then move on. I caught fire once! Nice to see you. It's hanging alright. I'm happy my review is finally up. It's monetized, it's not copyright claimed. It's up just fine. So I'm happy with that. But I definitely need at least several days of break from working on videos, because I definitely overworked myself in the past 2 weeks of trying to get it made. I probably would have been fine, but then the copyright stuff happened, and then YouTube crashed. The video almost went live before I added like end cards and subtitles to it, because YouTube crashed when it was still copyright claimed to boot, and I was really stressed out. So that added like a bunch of extra unnecessary frustration, which definitely made me feel like I need a quick break from working on more videos. But you know, by the weekend I'll be back to trying to finish that. Whoa, excuse me. By the weekend I'll be back to trying to finish that Scavengers video that I promised. Back when like Jungle Moon of Steven Universe came out. That was like over a year at least, I think. Probably 2 years, actually. Yeah, that was forever ago. Okay, I don't know what this does. This is the old king's chair, his throne, that we just saw. That is his throne, right? With a little cat face. That is... I don't know what that does, but I want it. This synthesizes ammo, I think, when I kill. That's a gun that like does a little punch glove. It's not very good. I think this is an infatuation gun. I think this is a shitty use item. I think. Actually, it might be a good use item. I don't know. This might. I think this is the reload stone, and I don't know if it's crap, or alternatively, it might absorb all bullets and gives me ammo. And if it does that, it's incredibly good. I don't remember this gun, but it looks mediocre. It looks like it could be okay potentially. This is the elephant gun. It's pretty good, but it's not overpowered. So I'm definitely going to take this throne, because I've never had it, I don't think. And cat bullet king throne. A cat throne. It is not a companion. What does it do? Shoots miniature bullets on dodge roll. This throne was originally intended to be included with the physical edition. Due to a manufacturing defect, the scale is way off and only suitable for a cat. It was eventually tossed into the Gungeon. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of bullets. Oh my god, did you see? And I get a custom dodge animation. I do a little like pirouette. Oh, that's sick. Okay, I've definitely never had this item, I don't think. And I am really liking it. That's awesome. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. That's a lot of bullets too. They're probably incredibly weak, but like getting out of like a jam where you're surrounded by a bunch of grunts, that seems pretty effective. Plus I just really like the pirouette spin. Anything in this game that changes your animations, I really like it. That's awesome. Also, I'm flying. Okay, I just noticed this. Hold on. I think I can fly over gaps now, because... Yeah, okay, we'll have to test that. But I'm pretty sure I can fly. Because the throne hovers in the air. In which case, that's amazing. That is really, really, really good. And I got another key that I don't need. Thank you, puppy, anyway. Thank you. Let me pet you. Let me pet you. There we go. Am I petting you, or am I knocking fire over? I can't tell. Okay. Okay, so let's test it. You ready? Yeah, we can fly! Sweet! That is a really good item. So, on top of getting a new roll that can damage enemies, on top of getting a new roll, we also get flight. 2 in 1. 2 in 1, baby. That's awesome. Okay, keep an eye out for rats, everybody. If you see rats, it means that's where the hatch is hidden. I Got Fire Once is posting in the chat. Let's see what he's saying. Copyright stuff's an absolute mess on YouTube. Yep. It's worse, actually, now than it used to be. So in the past, if you got Content ID'd, Content ID would show you every single bit of footage that matched with its system, right? So if you had multiple sections that could potentially get Content ID'd, they would all appear. So theoretically, you could upload a video, see where all the problems are, edit it, which, you know, it sucks that you have to do that at all, but theoretically you could. Which is what I was actually doing while working on my review. I would upload stuff and make sure it's not getting caught. But now, what Content ID does is it only catches a single 15-second or so section, and then doesn't tell you about any other potential stuff it could catch. It catches only a single section associated with a specific claimant, and then ignores all the other sections under that claimant that could also trigger copyright ID. And that sucks, because you have no way to preemptively edit your video to avoid Content ID anymore. So it basically forces you to keep the video public and fight the dispute it forces you to keep the video private and fight the dispute in private, which potentially could stop you from releasing that video up to 2 months, or actually 70 days, I think, is the utmost limit. You could potentially have to keep a video private for 70 days until it's clear to copyright stuff, and it's garbage. The other thing that's annoying is I uploaded like 10-minute chunks of my review to check for Content ID preemptively, and only one of them got flagged, and 4 of them were fine. 4 10-minute chunks of footage were fine, right? I left those chunks in the review unedited because they triggered no Content ID. Then when I uploaded the full review, the parts that were cleared before of any Content ID got snagged by the Content ID system anyway. So I uploaded stuff and it was fine, and then I uploaded stuff again, and copyright ID automatedly, or an automated copyright ID claimed it. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This feels completely random. It's like a roll of the dice now. So it's actually worse than it used to be like a year ago. Now, on the bright side, my Adventure Time finale review got cleared of its copyright claim in 12 hours, which was a record for my channel. So it does seem like companies are dropping bogus copyright claims faster than they used to. And it also seems like once your video has been cleared, they're claiming it in the future less often. During my entire 8-month hiatus, I did not experience a single copyright claim during my 8-month hiatus, or 9-month hiatus, however long it was. So, you know, that's cool. So I guess the content ID system is better in some aspects, but it's gotten worse in terms of preemptively working around. Yeah, I had a long tweet chain complaining about my review as the thing was happening. Basically, as soon as my review started having problems occurring in the YouTube system, I was tweeting about it like live, and then YouTube crashed, and I tweeted about that live. It was a mess. It was a big old mess, and you can check my Twitter if you want to see that tweet chain of me just being like, fuck everything. Anyway, let's keep playing. Oh yeah, I can fly. Why am I dodge rolling? I can fly now. I don't need to dodge roll over the gap. Silly me. Silly me. So yeah, if you make content that's kind of like evergreen, you know, like for example, Adventure Time is over, right? So it doesn't really matter when I release an Adventure Time video, because it doesn't matter when the video goes live, because there's no like surge in traffic when a new episode comes out anymore, because it's done, right? However, to people who are trying to make videos where they get most of their views from high traffic due to some surge in popularity that lasts only a week or what have you, copyright ID is going to screw those people over super duper hard, because a lot of people, it seems like, are now forced to keep their videos private, clear them of the copyright bullshit, and then make them go public once that clears. And like I said, that could take anywhere from less than a day upwards of 70 days at the absolute maximum. A couple of years ago, it used to almost always take at least 30 days minimum, if not 60. But now it seems like it's happening faster, but nonetheless, it does still screw people over who are on some kind of, time restraint to get high views. Now, I am no longer one of those people. I am no longer one of those people who needs to, release a review faster to get more views. I mean, I never did that anyway. I never released a review early and, made it crappy just to get higher views. I always took however much time I felt it needed. But my videos in the past would get more views if I released them as early as possible. That is undeniable. That used to happen. That's how my intro breakdown got so many views, despite being such a mediocre video. But anyway, yeah, YouTube sucks. It has fixed some issues. There's too many issues that are still completely bogus. A lot of them have easy fixes that YouTube just doesn't care to implement. Like, for me, for example, right, I get all my... Because I make mostly Adventure Time content, or Steven Universe, that's Cartoon Network. So all my claims are like from Cartoon Network Japan, Cartoon Network Europe, or whatever. It's all from those exact same claimants, right? So the easiest thing that YouTube could do to help long-term legitimate creators is for creators who, let's say they have a certain amount of subs already, at least like 10K or whatever, 50K, I don't care what the limit is. Let's say they have a high enough audience rate, right? And let's say they put out enough videos. If those creators fought with those claimants for copyright disputes, if they've had fights over copyright and won every single fight, let's say 25 times, they should not be getting claimed by those same people or claimants over and over and over and over. So if a content creator has beaten 25 disputes with the exact same claimants, the next automated content ID dispute should have to have like a real human approve it at that point. That's my easy fix for YouTube, is if you beat, say, 25 or 50 content ID disputes, that claimant, or it honestly should be less. It should be like 10, honestly, but let's say it's like 25 or whatever to put it on the high end. At that point, your channel should no longer have content ID from those claimants apply, or if it applies, it should have to mandate that a human approves the content ID claim to be to go into action. That's not a very hard fix, in my opinion. That's not very hard to implement. And I don't know if YouTube's ever going to do that. I don't think so. But that's my simple fix for people who continue to get the same claims from the exact same companies. The other thing YouTube needs to do is it just needs to simply be more strict with people who spread bigotry and hate, and anybody who, like, you know, calls gay people fags on their channel on a regular basis, or, you know, makes fun of people who are in minority groups for being minorities. Those sorts of people need to be banned off YouTube, like, right away. Like, YouTube would have way more advertisers, and creators would get way more money if YouTube got rid of the cesspool of horrible bigots it has on it. Now, YouTube would make less money in the sense that those bigots are gone, and those bigots generate a pretty substantial portion of revenue. However, the fact that ad revenue rates would go up for everybody else should counteract the fact that some creators are no longer there. And not to mention, it's just the right thing to do. It's just the morally decent thing to do to not allow bigotry on your platform. And YouTube is terrible at enforcing that at any level that matters. Because, you know, it's afraid of conservatives trying to, like, be like, I'm being censored, when it's like, no, you're being a bigot, and it's against the terms of service. Twitter had that thing recently, like, no joke, it sounds like an Onion article, right? Where Twitter said that it can't ban Nazis through an algorithm because it identifies too many conservatives as Nazis. Like, Twitter tried to have an algorithm for identifying Nazis, and it caught so many conservative accounts that it's like, oh, well, we can't do this because then the conservatives will be mad at us for being too much like Nazis. And it sounds like something out of The Onion, but it happened. It happened! Like, that's ridiculous. That's the reality we live in. We live in a reality where Twitter won't ban Nazis because too many conservatives fall into that group through the way Nazis are defined by the algorithm. And that's both hilarious and sad. And it's a testament to the times, I guess. Never clear the forthcoming room using naught but the Derringer. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. These are usually really, really, really easy, so yeah. Not to mention I have a buddy who can kill everything for me. Oh, this is a big room, though. This is gonna be a lot of enemies, though. This is usually really easy, but there's a lot of enemies here. Also, like I said, my little buddy will kill everyone while I'm just, you know, off doing my thing. Okay, where's that last panther? Where is it? I can't see it. Or is it even a panther? What is it? It's this thing. There we go. Alright. God, I love this dodge roll. I really love the twirl. It's so good. What'd I get? Enjoy thy bubble, peasant? Did I get anything for that? Or is it because it's a rainbow run I got nothing? I think I got nothing. I think because that was a rainbow run, all that happened was I got my money back. Okay, well. Oh, no, I have to talk to him, right. Oh, and I still get nothing. No rainbow, no item. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I should have expected as such. Okay, I have forgotten to look for rats, I should say. These look like dead rats, right? Are these dead rats? If so, that means the hatch to the Rat King, or whatever he is, the guy who steals all your stuff, the hatch is in this room. So, yeah, I think... Is it in this room, or... The worst thing in this game, honestly, is trying to go back and find that hatch in the floor. After you already cleared the whole map, because you weren't attentive enough while you were going through the Gungeon. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody help me out. You literally have to walk over every single possible, like it's really hard to see the door without having first walked over it a couple times and clearing the dust off it. So this can get pretty frustrating after a while when you can't find it. Wait, I'm floating. Does that mean I can't find it at all? Rufum, you can call me Mr. Elk if you want, sure. Okay, if I'm floating, can I not uncover the the door? Can my dog and my companion still do it, because they're technically on the ground? Because I just realized I am technically flying, right? If I am flying, does that mean I can't scratch off the dust? Because if so, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes, no? What does that mean? Video game reference here. What does that mean? Yes, no. Which one, damn it? Which one? Oh, by the way, Da Bomb Guy and Dreadpupper. Dreadpupper is a great name. Thank you for following me. Ammo! Sweet, sweet, sweet ammo. At a certain point in this game, ammo becomes your favorite item to see. Which that point is basically as soon as you get a single good gun, ammo is your favorite item to see. Somebody who plays this game, please tell me whether I can uncover the rat door while I'm flying, or do I have to drop the item and then walk around, you know. I mean, let's try real quick. How do we do it? I haven't done it in so long. Okay, so we go here, right? And then we, do we, like, hold triangle or something? No, hold on, no, that's not how we do it. We go here, and then drop. Okay. So we can still walk around. The problem is, as soon as this gets out of my sight, the rat that I'm trying to go and kill will steal it. So I have to keep picking it up and dropping it, and then you know, yeah. Because I can't let that thing out of my sight, because it's a really good item. I don't want it taken. What is poppin'? Yeah, I am like one of the few people who reviews Adventure Time, especially in a serial manner. It's a little unfortunate that I'm the only one that does that. I don't know why. I happen to like have completely cornered that niche though. Like I'm exclusively like the Adventure Time YouTuber. There are a few other channels that do it, but they don't do it like I said on a regular basis, on an episode by episode analysis type of deal. So while it's sad that nobody else does it, I really wish more people talked about Adventure Time on YouTube. On the other hand, it kind of let me grow the fan base that I have now because I had no competition. So I'm kind of thankful for it, but at the same time it sucks, and I wish more people discussed it and put their thoughts out there. I really do. There was one like channel, I forgot what they're called. They have a video on season 6 and Finn's Grass Arm and Hot Diggity Doom and the Comet. Those episodes, they have a video about that. Like look up like Finn Grass Arm season 6 or something, and hopefully they come up. But you know, they have a video talking about like the symbolic nature of what Finn's missing arm represents and all that junk, and it's a really good video. I think it's called like Pair of Ramblers or something. So they made a few good Adventure Time videos, but they got very little views. They got only like a couple hundred views on their stuff, I think. So I don't know if they're still doing it or not, but that's like the only channel off the top of my head that I can think of that I like saw like a really good detailed analysis from. Here. Oh god. Oh god! I was about to say, I might go look them up later, just to plug them directly, but just Google search. I think it's you know what, let me check. Because I brought up the topic, I shouldn't half-ass it. Also, this is a tiny channel that probably could use more exposure, even though there's only like 15 people in this stream right now, and I doubt it's gonna help, but I may as well. Because there's so few Adventure Time content channels out there. Yeah, it was Pair of Ramblers, if you look them up. It looks like they're doing Star versus the Forces of Evil. It looks like they're doing Star versus the Forces of Evil podcasts now. So I guess they're not doing Adventure Time stuff too much anymore, but they have a few videos that were pretty good. Those videos only have like about 1,000 views though, on average. Oh, In Defense of Finn's Arm. So the video is called In Defense of Finn's Arm. That video actually has 16,000 views, which is way more than I think all their other videos combined, which is good in the sense that it's a really good video. But you know, they have like they have a video called "It's Subtext Flute Spell," and it's only 3 minutes long. But I remember that being quite good as well. So I think they only have like 4 or 5 analysis videos. Yeah, it looks like they only have like four analysis videos. But it's no wait, hold on, five, 6. Anyway, they don't have that many analysis videos, but what's there is quite good. And other than that, I can't think of any other Adventure Time channel off the top of my head that I've seen that's worth mentioning, which is a real shame because the show is so like friggin' deep. Like you'd think there'd be more people into it, right? To talk like in depth for hours about Adventure Time because there's so much packed in there. But unfortunately, no, that's not really the case. There's not that many people doing it on YouTube, which allowed me to kind of get the fan base I have, I guess. So it's a double-edged sword in that regard, but between choosing whether more people are into Adventure Time and are discussing it versus me just getting more views, I would rather pick the first one. I'd rather there be more discussion. Not to mention that discussion could lead to more views later down the line anyway, because it kind of promotes the growth of a community, and the community long-term is what drives growth. So basically, the first option's better. You want more people talking about the show. All right, hold on a sec. I'm going to take a quick breather real quick, and then I'll be right back. Hold on, let me at least unpause this game so there's some music. I just realized, sorry. Having it like be deathly quiet except for my own breathing and the background sound of the room is kind of bad. All right, I'll be right back. Just give me like 45 seconds to a minute, guys. Alright, I'm still here. Sorry, guys. Just temporary break in the action. Hold on, let me do something on my computer real quick. All right, sorry guys, I'm composing some. I'm doing an email. Sorry, taking a quick break. Alright, chat, sorry for this weird break. Okay, what has chat been talking about while I've been gone? Anything fun? Okay, sorry. Something came up and I'm dealing with it right now on my laptop. And then I will get back to playing this game for a little while longer. My bad. Okay. Alright, let's get back. Let's get back to it. Okay. Alright, back to the game. Sorry for the delay. So I think I said I was doing an email or something. That's not accurate. Actually, I checked my computer real quick, and unfortunately I got a notification that somebody replied to one of my comments on Reddit. Hey, there's a rat in this room. The hatch could be in this room. Anyway, I got a notification somebody replied to a comment I made on Reddit, which was actually in response to somebody complaining about section of my review. So I guess I may as well get into it, because it is Adventure Time related. So that section of my review that lasted only like 3 minutes, where I just quickly, you know, complained about some of the criticisms I saw. And then, like, okay, so first off, I laid out some criticisms that I just said didn't resonate with me, because I considered some precarious nitpicks, while others were just desires left unmet. I feel like a lot of the criticisms of the Adventure Time review fell into the desires left unmet category, right? And then after that, I bashed people who complain about Finn not being useful or whatever, because, like, Finn stopped an entire war. Finn's conviction led to a war being avoided, which saved who knows how many lives, right? You can't complain that Finn is useless because he can't beat a god beast by himself. It's just, like, the stupidest thing ever, and it's really not worth dignifying with a response. And then homophobes are just homophobes, and they're not conducting in, like, legit criticism, or they're not engaging in legitimate criticism, so they should be ignored. So this person on Reddit, please don't look this up and dogpile them, it's not worth it. I'm just sharing what I was doing. Anyway, this person on Reddit complained that, like, I threw everyone into the same bucket and I dismissed, like, legitimate complaints, and it's like, no, dude. I said some people just had complaints I didn't resonate with, and then there's the people who actually suck. Then I went into the whole, like, too open-ended aspect, and the only thing I had an issue with in regards to the people being wrong is when they just failed to grasp the themes of the show. Like, if you fail to grasp the core themes of the show, and that's central to a criticism you're making, that's bad. Like, that's you screwed up there. But this person was claiming I was just, like, throwing everybody into the exact same bucket, like the homophobes and the people who complained about Finn being useless and people who just wanted other stuff in the finale, or people who thought it was rushed or whatever. This person's claiming I threw them all into the same bucket, which it's like 100% disingenuous and silly. And then they're complaining about how, like, oh, I didn't go into each criticism one by one and debunk it. And it's like, okay, I wanted this in the finale. This didn't happen in the finale. Therefore, I'm upset. Isn't, like, a criticism. It's a preference. I'm not going to debunk every single preference somebody had. B, my review was already almost, like, an hour and 20 minutes. I also didn't want to add in 30 minutes of me literally listing other people's thoughts and taking time to explain why I don't agree with them. Like, I get bored doing that, and also it would, like, mess with the flow too much. I actually considered scrapping the part of the review altogether where I complained about some of the criticisms, but I felt like I was like, I may as well just briefly mention it, because otherwise people are gonna, yell at me for not bringing up any other criticisms. And it's like, well, if I brought up the criticism but didn't take 5 hours explaining why it's bad, they're gonna yell at me anyway, so you can't win. But yeah, that's all I was doing in the downtime, is I was just replying on Reddit because I couldn't resist. Because this person, like I said, please don't pile on them. It's not necessary at all. Like, I don't care if they had complaints to the review whatsoever, unless they're actually, whining about how Marcy and PB shouldn't kiss and it was disgusting, which a ton of people are doing, unfortunately. Or unless they're, claiming Finn is useless or whatever. Then yeah, I'll say you're wrong and your opinion's wrong. But besides that, it's like, I don't really care if you wanted X and didn't get X and therefore you didn't have a good time. I just consider you as falling into the category of desires left unmet. And I don't think a good way to engage with the show is to, did I get what I wanted out of this show is not a good way to engage with it, in my opinion. A good way to engage with the show is just exploring what the show presents, and then seeing how, how dynamic and interesting it is. Not, I wanted X, did I get X? I think that's a bad way to engage with any form of medium. Or any form of entertainment media, sorry. So yeah, I just couldn't help replying to this person, because I saw the notification I got and read their message real quick, and they just, they keep claiming I lumped everybody in together. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Did you not, it was only a 3-minute section of the video, if not shorter. How did you, how are you misrepresenting me when it was such a short section of the video? If you misrepresented something because I talked about it for an hour, okay, but, no, I talked about it for 3 minutes, and yet somehow you want to claim I lumped homophobes in with people who wanted Finn to have romance or wanted to find out about Marcy's mom or whatever, It's bizarre. But the other thing is, I don't want my review video, which is supposed to be about my thoughts, to center around other people's thoughts. That's that could be a topic for a different video. I could make a video titled Addressing People's Complaints with a Finale. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna do that for 30 minutes in a review, though. That's already very lengthy and otherwise has a very different structure, because that's stupid. It's 2 separate video ideas in that regard, I think. But yeah, basically, when I just see posts that are either really disingenuous or really stupid, I can't help but sometimes reply to them, even though it's probably better that I don't. I do get the impression, though, that this person, over-exaggerated and just, claimed things that were erroneous, and now is trying to backpedal a bit, is the impression I'm getting right now. But they legitimately are continuing to say that I threw all criticisms into the same bucket. Which is just stupid, because literally 2 of the things aren't even criticisms. Saying Finn was useless and I don't like gay people is not even a criticism. I can't be throwing them into the same bucket, because those don't even count as complaints. Those are just people being dumb. So, I don't know, it's fine. It's whatever. People are really protective of their opinions when they're met with resistance. And they do some mental gymnastics to try to make them seem more justified. Okay, I have both my blanks. It's time to go fight the rat. Oh, I can't. Okay, no. Whew, I was about to say, can I fall down while having the kitty thrown? And yes, I still can, so that's good. Alright, what is chat saying real quick? Let me check chat. Playing the game while reading chat at the same time is not fun. Okay, yeah, somebody mentioned people who think the Marcy PB kiss came out of nowhere. Missed the entire relationship that was built, up to that point. Yeah, yeah, those people, if you say Marcy and PB's kiss came out of nowhere, you literally have not been paying enough attention. That is... I can see the case for Korra being made, that, their relationship didn't strike me as romantic before, and it was very, brief. Korra and Dasami were communicating with each other, via letters and stuff while they were apart. But, it wasn't that much screen time. They didn't really have, real engagement with each other. But like Marceline and PB, like were constantly together, even in little background like moments. Like in Wheels, Marcy and PB are at the abandoned park, watching Jake and his granddaughter have a skate off. Like they are there together, sitting next to each other, basically holding hands on a date, more or less. Like in addition to all those just like full-on episodes like Barman's that we had, or Skywitch, in addition to that, there was just little details like that sprinkled along. Like you can't ignore that stuff and say it came out of nowhere. Now you can say you dislike it, but at that point you're literally like you have no real reason to dislike it, honestly. Like other than maybe you have a problem with gay people a little bit. Because, like, I haven't really seen that many people complain about LSP and Lemon Grab. Like, there's some, but it's very minor in proportion to the amount of people complaining about Marcy and PB. And I'm talking specifically about people who are complaining that they didn't feel like it makes sense or didn't feel like it was built up enough. I'm not talking about the people who are just homophobes. The people who are trying to, like, circumvent that aspect and are just saying, like, well, I didn't feel like it was developed. Those amounts of complaints far outnumber LSP and Lemon Grab hooking up. Most of the complaints about LSP and Lemon Grab also forgot that they went on a date in Normal Man, though. So, but anyway, yeah, it's just like a lot of the criticisms. Here's the thing: I can't consider most of what I'm seeing as criticism because a lot of it is just complaints. A lot of it is just preferences, and people are basically saying it wasn't to my liking because I have certain preferences and it didn't cater to my preference. And I can't actually consider that a criticism. I can consider that an assessment or like a thought, but that's not a criticism. People who are saying the finale was rushed, I don't agree with that, as I said in the review, but that is a criticism. Saying it's rushed and saying this is why, that is at least something that is a criticism. Now, while I don't think it's a valid one, personally, which I could be wrong, but you know, it's all subjective at that point, that at least qualifies as a criticism. Saying it was too open-ended, I think that's completely, like, wrong, but that's still technically a criticism in a way. That's kind of half criticism, half preference, but still. It's at least in the criticism spectrum, I guess. But then a lot of people, like, flat out, they're just like, I wanted to know everything about the world. I think my game just froze, guys. No, it's fine. They're, like, literally like, I wanted to know how Joshua and Margaret died. I wanted to know how Marcy's mom died. Which we know, by the way, like, Joshua and Margaret died of old age, Marcy's mom died in the aftermath of the Mushroom War. We just don't have the exact details as to how. But they're like, I want to know this, I want to know that, I want to know that detail, I want to know this detail, and it's like, that's not, you are not going to get that even if Adventure Time had another season, probably. Like, that wasn't going to happen. Like, Marcy's mom was not going to come into, Marcy's mom was not going to be a factor again, unless Marceline was going to have some kind of character arc that, involved her mom being brought up again. So, like, I don't think that was ever going to happen. Like, I don't think you were ever going to find out how Marcy's mom died, because at the end of the day, it's actually, like, a pretty minor detail that's part of a bigger picture, you know? Alright, we're going to take, I don't know what this gun is. I kind of want either this gun or this gun, because I don't have that many guns right now. I'm going to go ahead and take this gun. Okay, so this is just a pew-pew gun. It's not bad. I'll go ahead and stick to this then. Oh my god, okay. I just remembered. To do the rat level, you have to go, like, a certain directions that are, hold on. Okay, so to do the rat level, you have to have collected all the cheese. So that's a long story, and then the cheese tells you which directions to take. So, excuse me here. Okay. So the cheese, right, left, down, left, left. The cheese tells me right, left, down, left, left. Right, left, down, left, left. Right, left, down, left, left. Okay, so right, god damn it, I already forgot. Fuck me. Right, left, right, left, down, left, left. Right, left, right, left. Okay. If you don't do it in that exact way, you can't fight the boss. So right. So I did only one right so far, right? So, right. And then now I go left. Oh my god. And then left. And then down, and then left. Oh my god, that loses a whole heart. That hurts. And then down. Left. Wait, oh, I fucked it up, I think. Oh no. Did I fuck it up? Oh, I think I fucked it up, guys. I got too carried away talking about how people's complaints frustrate me sometimes, and yeah, I just fucked that up. Yeah, I didn't. Whoops. My bad. I'm sorry. On the bright side, I may have died to the boss, and now we might be able to go to the fourth floor boss instead, or the secret fourth floor boss instead. I have to give a random item and 2 bullet chambers to the sewer guy, according to Zook, who was here earlier. Well, yeah. Anyway, give me a big ol' F in the chat for failing to go fight the rat, even though I got access to it. Sorry, everyone. This is why I shouldn't talk about things that kind of mildly upset me, because it just apparently makes me mentally preoccupied too much. Okay, yeah. I guess to keep complaining about what I was complaining about, though, I think a big aspect, honestly, is though people kind of just, instead of like listening to what somebody says, they kind of just assume what they said, or sometimes even worse, they hear what they want to hear. So I think this person, instead of actually listening to what I said, just kind of, because I disagreed with certain, or because they disagreed with my overall opinion on certain things, they just kind of assumed I said something I didn't actually say. Because I don't know, I thought I made it pretty clear. I literally structured the review with saying some complaints of people who said they disliked the finale didn't resonate with me, right? So that's like very innocuous, right? Like saying some of the complaints I saw did not resonate. That's like a very weak statement. Then I go to say some of these complaints include precarious nitpicks, some were desires left unmet, some missed the theme entirely, and then I say there's the one that makes me upset. And that's the one where people say Finn is useless because those people just haven't been paying attention to the show for like 6 seasons now. But anyway, that's when I said, like, those are the people who actually upset me, is just the people who think Finn is useless. And then I go and ramp it up and say, then there's people who just flat out suck, and those people are homophobes, and those people just unequivocally suck. And then, after saying that, I literally go, okay, I'm getting off the rails, I'm getting off track, let's get back to the other stuff. So it's like I really clearly isolated the homophobes and people who think Finn sucks. Yeah. So I like clearly isolated those two as separate from the others, and then I made sure to stress that the homophobes are way worse than the people who just say Finn sucks. Because they are. Like, one is a pretty mild opinion, all things considered, even though you're wrong, and the other one is just, you're a bigot. So yeah, like, I clearly isolated that. And then the other stuff I said, like, these are complaints that didn't resonate with me. And then the complaint I actually explored is the fact that it was too open-ended and it feels like it didn't conclude. That I explored a little bit. I didn't get super heavy into it because I don't want to dedicate, like I said, 30 minutes of my review to trying to change people's minds about certain things, because that was never the intent. I was just expressing my thoughts, just so people can get a quick, a quick snapshot of, like, what I think. Like, I basically only used the complaints of other people to illustrate what I thought instead of digging into those complaints. So it's like, I don't know. It's like they missed the whole point, basically. This person on Reddit that I've been replying to. Crap. For the most part, though, my most of the reception to my review has been pretty good. The only people who have really complained so far are the full-on homophobes, And I think there was one person who tried to, like, you know, make a comment on my video being like, Finn has been useless since Season 4, blah, 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 blah. And those are, like, the exact same people I said aren't worth replying to. Like, I mean, okay, look, if you're of the opinion that Finn did nothing in the finale and had to be saved and sucks, which is what people are literally posting in my YouTube comments, one person at least. I don't, you know what, I think there's two. I've seen way more of those posts, though, on other people's videos and on Reddit. I've seen a lot more of those posts, which is why I even mentioned it in my review. But if you hold that opinion, like, you're basically saying Finn stopping a war, like, Finn preventing a war from starting, and preventing bloodshed from happening in the first place, Finn's conviction leading to PB changing her mind, which thus leads to a peaceful resolution, and saves Fern, you're basically giving Finn absolutely no credit for that, because he didn't, like, slice anyone in half. And that's really, like, juvenile? That is, like, so puerile, and, it's just a bad opinion, man. Like, that's just a bad opinion. You're just wrong. Like, you can hold your opinion, but it's wrong and bad, and you should feel bad. Wait, what is no one chamber? Oh, it's one master round and 2 items. Okay. Got it. So for the secret room... By the way, people, remind me if I forget about the secret room later at some point, because when I go on these these tangent-like discussions in my head, I often do forget about stuff pretty easily, because I kind of I don't know. It takes a lot of my mental space to talk off the cuff about stuff. And then my attention, like, basically I can play the game and talk about random stuff, but I can't keep anything else in mind at the same time. If I go into, like, a long rant about something, I kind of get preoccupied mentally. Sometimes I can't even play the game because I'm putting too much thought into ranting, but yeah. Most of the time I can kind of play the game, just not as good as I otherwise would. And I keep rolling even though I can fly, because I keep forgetting I can fly. Oh boy. Oh boy, these wizards are really annoying to deal with. Okay, it's actually going pretty well so far. Yeah, that went really well, actually. Okay, cool. Didn't get hurt. I'm almost out of ammo, though, so that's not good. I'll keep using it, though, for the time being, until I'm out. Hopefully the shop has some ammo to purchase. I don't know. Can I give the sewer guy junk? Because that would be cool if I could. I don't have to actually give him any of my good items. Ah! Ah! Oh, these skeletons, man. Oh my god! Skeleton Y. I thought we were buds. You make a foundation for my muscles to act so I can control my body. Why would you turn on me like this? Oh, is this the... Oh, I can't buy anything from the Keyman! Is it because chests, like... So because Bowler, you know, took away all the chests, I guess Bowler also takes away all the items that you could buy with keys as currency? That's, okay. That's a thing, I guess. It kind of follows a logical... It barely follows a logical line of thought, I guess. That like, the kind of is weird, actually, but whatever. It's an arbitrary game mode. Who am I to complain? Wow, this gun's actually pretty powerful. I really hope I get some ammo. Some ammo would be very, very nice. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and defeat the boss first, I think. I think I should be able to do it, right? Okay, so what's their ammo? There is no ammo! That's not good. It's not good at all. Okay, well... Well... That could be a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and shot... Bowgun, right, bowgun. Oh my god. Oh! Okay. Come on, ammo spawn. Come on, ammo spawn. Please, please, please. Ah. Okay, well, better than nothing. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fight the boss. I'm going to buy armor, though, because, I might end up having to use some pretty, I might end up having to use my base gun, because this only has, 200 shots. Hopefully my little R2-G2 companion will help me out, but yeah, I'll go ahead and buy the armor. And, you know what, I'll buy 2 blanks. Because it's better to spend my money now than die to the boss, I think. I could skip the boss. But, okay, wait, so if I fight the boss and I don't get hit, I get a heart container, but if I fight the boss and I do get hit, potentially I could get ammo from the boss, right? Potentially I could get keys, which are useless, and potentially I could get hearts, but if I get hearts and I got hit, then I'm just back to even. So actually, because I'm not confident that I can kill the boss without getting hit. If I had full ammo on the Gungeon, I might be able to kill the boss without getting hit, but otherwise, I don't think it's going to happen. So actually, we're going to skip the boss and just go... we're going to go to that secret level that people are telling me about. Get the heart? What heart? What heart? What heart are people telling me to get? Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Video game reference here. Rufum123 asked if I have Discord. No, I mean, like, I made an account on Discord once, and then I, like, never used it. I definitely don't have my own, like, Discord server set up. I've considered it, but it's just, like, I don't engage in Discord at all, so until I'm a regular user of Discord, I don't really want to make a Discord server or anything like that. But maybe in the future I will. I'll consider it, like... Okay, just a sec here. This is actually going longer than I thought it would. I might have to pause and quit, because there's an exercise session I attend that's, like, free and on the beach. And it starts in 15 minutes, so I think I might actually save and quit here, possibly. Okay, so to give an update on that Reddit discourse I was having, the person did say, I guess, like, since your review was long enough, I could see why you didn't include it, and I will watch the video of you debunking complaints if you ever make it. Which, like, not high on my list, honestly, because it's like they're not fun complaints to debunk, but I'll keep it in the back burner as an idea, I guess. If I ever feel like being nasty or throwing shade at people, maybe I'll make that video. But honestly, like, the problem with, like, a lot of the, like, there's some criticisms I have, right, which, like, I don't agree with at all, but I can appreciate them and I enjoy engaging with them. In fact, some of the most interesting discussions I've had, both online and offline, is when I disagree with somebody and we, like, debate the merits of each other's criticisms, basically. Those are really fun. But the problem with a lot of the criticisms I saw of the finale is, okay, if you think it's rushed, I can't really engage with you because, like, pacing is kind of a subjective thing, and there's not that much, like, if somebody thinks the pacing of something is rushed and somebody doesn't, there's not that much fun discourse to be had in that regard. Like, you could start bringing up individual scenes and breaking them down, you know, second by second. Like, you could get really quantitative. You could get really quantitative with it, but that's boring, in my opinion, and it's like, At that point, you just kind of say, yeah, it's just subjective, and we have a difference in perspective. That's it. That's all you can really do. But then all the other like criticisms, like the open-ended stuff and whatever, like it's not, I don't know, it doesn't feel fun to me to engage with those complaints, because it literally feels like I'm trying to just, like, it feels like I'm telling those people, hey, you missed this part of the show, why didn't you pay more attention? And it's like, I don't know, like, I like making my reviews for me. I don't like making my reviews in a way where it feels like I'm trying to educate a specific group of people, you know? Like, I don't make my reviews to educate... I don't necessarily make my reviews to educate people. I make my reviews because I enjoy the process of getting my own thoughts out there. And doing a video where I, quote-unquote, debunk some complaints, which isn't really what's happening, because those complaints are just preferences. That would really count as a video where I'm trying to specifically cater to a certain, like... Or not cater, but, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop rambling on. You know what I'm trying to say. I hope. Alright, so let's give him junk. Let's give him junk. Oh my god, the junk didn't go into his thing. Junk. Oh! What did I do? Okay, I teleported. God damn it! God damn it! Oh, this is a mess. Okay. Freaking take my junk. Good. God. Take the junk. Take all the junk. I don't even... Just take all my junk. Just take it all, man. And you can take this third bullet chamber. Why didn't... Oh, why did you not take that third bullet chamber, sir? Do you want the first bullet chamber? I'll give you the first if you want. Oh my god! I teleported again! Okay, this is the one actual complaint I have with Enter the Gungeon, is that sometimes when you're trying to do this menu thing where you're trying to dump... God damn it, where you're trying to dump items, it is kind of frustrating sometimes to have to do it. Because of, like, this is just awkward, right? Like, I love it. Okay, cool. I should have probably given him all my other trash first, but who cares? It's not like I need money. Alright, let's go then. Oh yeah, Tralphasmon. I haven't done live streams for pretty much the duration of my hiatus, but before that I did about 6 months of consistent bi-weekly live streaming, so it's definitely not new. I still think I suck at live streaming because I tend to... Sometimes my rants are okay, but for the most part my rants are pretty shitty, and I'm not very happy with the way I talk off the cuff, personally, so I think my live streams kind of suck, but I mean, if you have fun, then great. I have fun doing them, I just feel like I'm bad at talking. Okay, this is a gun that makes planets orbit around people. This is like a nuke item. I don't remember what this gun does. This gun isn't very good. That shield gun's not very good. This looks like some kind of ammo synthesizer. I don't know what it does. I don't know what this golden gun does. So I'm leaning toward this. Anybody in chat, what do you have to say? Chat, should I pick up this? Should I pick up this item? Dreadpupper, thank you. I hope you tune in to my streams in the future. I plan to do them fairly regularly. I now... So before I had a roommate and stuff, and streaming was sometimes kind of like... You know, I didn't want to inconvenience people and have them, you know, have to like move around me and stuff while I'm streaming. And I also didn't want to like keep them up all night while I'm talking. But because I live by myself in a small studio now, I can pretty much more or less stream whenever I feel like it now. In the mornings, I can't because it's really loud outside. There's like a ton of traffic. And there's a lot of hotels around me, so sometimes like tourist cars come by and they're really fucking loud. But basically from like around noon my time, which is 3 p.m. PST, into the, you know, into the wee hours of the morning, I'm pretty much good to stream whenever I want. Okay, so people are telling me to pick up the planet gun. It's a pretty fun gun. Like, just visually, this gun is a blast. I should also mention to everybody, I've never been here before, so it looks like an office building so far. I've never seen this level. This is the first time my eyes are peeping at this environment, and it's okay, I guess? It's pretty... It looks like a, you know, like a business startup style, like, office, kind of. Like the stereotypical, you know, trophy office building, I guess. And there's little bullets with top hats, I notice. I cannot pick up hearts, which is interesting. That probably means there's no shop. so there's nowhere to like deposit those hearts. Oh, this is a new enemy. This is just straight up an enemy I've never fought before. A little knight dude who fires an extremely slow shot. That seems not dangerous at all. Thank you for the Gungeon stone, dog. Let me pet you. Why can't I pet the dog? Oh, I can't pet the dog if I'm in the kitty throne. Wow, kitty throne confirmed. Kitty throne confirmed to be worst item. This prevents you from petting your dog. Confirmed worst item in the game. That sucks. It's pretty funny though. These guys are new too, so they're just literally people with explosives on them. So they're just literal suicide bombers, I guess, in that sense. Okay. Those vacuum cleaners that are also explosives are also new. Never seen those before. That parrot is new. All of this is new. I've never seen any of these enemies. That thing is new. It looks like a... That looked like the friggin' Rosetta Stone. That candle is new. That caped bullet is also new, I think. It looks like a vampire bullet or something. Oh no, it's just a... Or is that just a business suit? It kind of looked like a cape, but he also has a tie, it looks like, so maybe it's just like it's supposed to be a business suit? I don't know. This looks kind of like a GameCube. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's a water cooler without the actual water on top of it. Oh yeah, it's a water cooler. It's a water cooler. Okay, that's actually pretty clever. Holy shit! Oh my god, what? What? That was scarier than it should have been. I thought that was a mini-boss for a second. Okay. I'm gonna assume that was hostile, but I will point out that I shot first. I Han Solo'd that situation. I shot first. So let's just hope that was an enemy. Because I definitely shot first. If it wasn't an enemy, well, we'll find out on a future run, won't we? Okay, what the hell is that? That's new too. Oh, that was the vacuum cleaner. Okay, that's like an... That's like a... There's so many new enemies, I love it. I don't even know, like, I have too many thoughts right now, but I can't even process through them quick enough. What is happening? There's electricity. I'm flying, so I guess the electricity probably doesn't even affect me. Okay, this is really cool, but I'm pretty bewildered right now. There's so many new enemies. It feels so weird. I'm so used to knowing every single pattern of almost every single enemy. There's a few on the 6th floor, the Lich floor, that I don't know that well. But for the most part, I'm well familiar with all the enemies. And right now, I don't know what's going on, and I feel so lost right now. I don't know how much of a threat certain ones are. Look at that fish guy. Look at that fucking Cthulhu fish man. It's like something from out of the Mouth of Madness, you know. From what's that town called where Cthulhu resides? It's like the fish people from that town, you know. Oh no, Mouth of Madness is a different story. What is the one with the cult, the Shaggoth or whatever? What is that one? Or is the Shaggoth different? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The Lovecraft stuff. They look like fish people out of Lovecraft. That's all I'm saying. Jesus Christ, that's just a big ass. That's just a bullet that ate one of those mushrooms from Mario. Okay, okay. This is just a candle. My battery is low. It's fantastic. Alright. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I feel like I'm an alien right now. Oh god. Alright, there's the Rosetta Stone. Or the 10 Commandments. I don't know. I'm killing either the Rosetta Stone or the 10 Commandments. I don't know what else that I'm looking at there. I don't know how else to describe it. By the way, I'm gonna stop streaming as soon as I finish this level. I'm gonna save the game. I want to go out and go do some exercise. So yeah, just a heads up to anyone that I'm gonna stop after this level. Oh my god, what are these enemies? Okay, the parrot is pretty straightforward. It just seems like a more advanced version of the parrots we see on floor 1. This floor is pretty wild. Okay, I guess that's it. I guess we have to go up now. So is this the boss, or... Yes, it's a helicopter, a fishman, and you killed my master. Oh, there's voice acting, what? Okay, that was the only bit of voice acting. It was just you killed my master. A Gungeon. Okay, 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 okay. This is different. Oh, I'm not doing too well. I'm not doing too hot. Interesting. This is interesting. I'm glad I got a bunch of blanks, because looks like I might need them. Alright, we're doing well. We're doing well enough, at least. And that was my last blank. Okay. But it's almost dead. This helicopter! Fuck.
I got all the bad guns.
That voice sounds really familiar. I feel like I know whose voice that is, but I can't pinpoint it. That voice sounds very familiar. Yes, I got hit many times, and I used 5 blanks to top it all off. I have no more ammo, but I won. Okay, now what? What do I do? Where do I go? Oh, do I just fall off the building? Off the roof? Apparently, yes. Apparently, I just fall off the roof to progress. Okay, well, that was interesting. It was really short. The boss was cool. It looked really hard. If I didn't have 5 blanks, that would have been really bad. It looks like, because it has those giant bullets, so you have to kind of like squeeze in between the tiny spaces between those giant bullets, and I definitely did not have practice with that, so I did pretty bad. But that was an interesting level. It didn't quite live up to my expectations, honestly, because, I don't know, I feel like the other 2 secret levels are more neat, but there were a lot of really cool enemies, but as far as layout, most of the rooms were kind of just empty rooms with some electrical effects on the ground, which may have been hurting me if I wasn't flying. I don't know, but first impressions of that level, it was okay. A little underwhelming, but still kind of cool, I guess. I'm not sure what to get right now. All of these aren't that great. I kind of want the priest bullets, honestly. Also, can I save? Like, can I save right now? I want to save the game and come back. Oh, I should have gotten the item first. Ah, shit. Oh, they're still here. Okay. They're still here. You can't save. I can't save? That kind of sucks. Okay, well, if I can't save, I'm just going to call it quits. Sorry, everyone. I know you probably want to see me fight the dragon. But, you know, oh well. In order to unlock the new character, you require to, it's required for you to, like, run into some kind of portal anyway. And then once you're enveloped in that portal, then you have to beat the pastor, you have to beat the lich. And that's how you unlock, like, the new character, I guess, that randomizes everything. And I didn't experience that anyway, so, like, if I quit now, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. So I'm actually going to go ahead and, like, just quit, because I want to go do some exercise. There's a bi-weekly exercise session that happens on the beach close to where I live. In order to finish my review on time, and it was still late, technically, but that's because of copyright. But anyway, in order to get my review out as early as I did, I was skipping exercising, going to those, because they really tire me out, because they're super intense. And I don't want to keep skipping those, so I'm gonna call it quits now, and I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'll be streaming that fighting game, Under Night in Birth, the weirdest named fighting game yet. I think the full name is Under Night in Birth EX Latest, and there's brackets around the ST, so it's a bizarre name. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna call it quits, and I'll probably stream some more tomorrow around the same time. Other days I might stream later in the evening, like super late at night. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for watching the review. Thanks for listening to my rants. Hopefully they didn't go too far off the rails, but And yeah. See ya. Look forward to future videos. Scavengers next. After Scavengers, it will be the Marceline one, about Marceline stakes, or about the vampires, Marceline, and the tarot. And goodbye.